Well, welcome everybody
Anyway.
to Dungeons and Dragons.
Yep.
Introduce me first. I always want to say that, like every time.
You can't say when
Fighting.
he says it. That's like his thing.
Can we make that a thing one time? Sounds like
what?
a UFC version
Oh.
Oh,
of Dungeons and Dragons.
yeah. I need to watch more UFC for reference. So
Just Google Bruce Buffer.
It's just a bunch of people just rolling dice and octagon.
it's basically the same thing as UFC. What we're
Pretty
doing
much.
right here, it's a lot more bloody than UFC. Whole towns have been destroyed
Oh,
while
we have
playing
octagons.
Dungeons and Dragons. So,
Oh, wow. And he has a gizmo. That's awesome.
when last we
Oh,
left
I
our
found it.
heroes,
Nothing happened, right?
Yeah, that's pretty.
nothing
Quiet
happened.
night.
We all
Quiet
had
night in the town.
perfectly peaceful
Someone didn't steal the
situation.
ship, right? You know,
For
the ship is
sure.
still where we left it.
Definitely.
to sail.
No kids were murdered.
No children were murdered during the
Successfully.
making of last episode
Yeah.
that we know
It's
of.
positive.
Yeah.
So, Evendur, would you like to fill us in?
Evender's recapture of my favorite.
It's gonna be really short because I always forget every time what happens.
Well, what's best is you always forget like the most important stuff.
Yeah.
That's my favorite.
It's all right. It's all right. It
It's like-
gives
It's awesome.
me
Yeah, yeah.
a good idea of where to reference and then fill in if there's any details I do need to fill in.
We were in the town looking for a sail. We went to the dock.
Right.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I put on the collar thing, so I can't use any magic.
Yes. You are wearing a collar that negates your connection.
You're a
to
glorified
the-
merchant now.
With a nice staff, yeah. And then we found that guy, in a bar.
Eldrick.
Eldrick.
Eldrick, yeah.
Not Eldritch.
Eldrick.
You
Correct.
said it wrong again. You said Aldridge.
Eldritch. I'm just gonna keep. Now I'm gonna keep trying to say it wrong.
His name
Every
changes every
time.
time you say it.
It's like Sam. By the end of the session, say Sam.
It's kidnapping.
you
So
did
we invited
plan.
him upstairs for a drink, so we can, negotiate the sale of the sale.
That's a good dad joke.
That is a good judge.
And what happened?
Freaked out.
He wanted his staff back. I
Yep.
said no. There's no way in hell he's doing
I
that.
think it started as
you
like,
guys robbed
what
him?
staff?
Robbed him, threatened to kill him,
He pulled his
We're
knife
still,
on
we're
us.
still gonna kill him.
and then you guys told him that he's your slave now.
No,
And
an
that-
employee.
Yeah.
Employee.
Okay.
He works
That's
for
illegal.
you now.
Yeah.
After
He's
you
cannibal.
shot him in the hand.
Yeah, after
With
you
an
shot him
arrow.
in the hand, and you took his wand, which is the last magic item he had.
And he's not getting that back either.
Yeah,
so-
of course he
Yeah.
did.
It's his speed. It's his entry fee to the game.
Yeah, to work for you guys.
It actually
Which you
costs
forced
him
him
money
to.
to work for us.
So he's knocked out right now, and we're
We got his whole crew too. How many
Must have
people
your
was
name
it?
been.
6 other people.
Oh.
Yeah.
So we're heading back to the bar. I mean, to the airship landing.
Okay.
And when we were heading back, what did we see?
People getting
Yeah, take
arrested
him on.
and taken away.
Well, we just saw the
We
ship.
saw
So
the
on the way
ship.
to the sale, yeah, there were people
You
who
made
were,
it?
there was
You
a
made it.
house raid that went on.
Oh yeah.
They got taken away out of their home, and you left some coins in the
Some
sink.
magic ribbon
Yep.
on there.
And
Yeah.
on your
Trade you
way
my card.
back, the crew of Eldrick accompanying you has a wagon. Within is a sail that has been taken down and systematically folded and placed very quickly inside this wagon. So you are now moving with this wagon with a full sail towards where it was when you hear a large commotion. People begin shouting as you see lift up into the sky your airship. The sails drop down, unfurl, and it begins moving away. You also see that there are people who are firing at it from the ground.
Hey,
Hey, that
There-
changes.
we get to kill Dimitri.
Shooting.
We didn't know
No
that.
one's gonna kill Gizmo though.
Yeah.
Nobody kills Dimitri.
Gizmo
but
will take
me.
the arrows. Yeah, he'll be fine.
This is
What
the
you're
second
really
time.
messing up. So you see it going, but you also see there was a reason why it was going. It didn't just lift up and start going away. There are arrows that are hitting it and that are breaking. And in the night sky, you can see it only because of the flaming
Ring.
circle that is around it. It is illuminated from where you are.
Mhm.
And it very quickly passes over your section. So, Riven, would you like to recap what you and Martha did while you had split
At that
off?
moment, or
Well,
like
for
throughout the whole-
last week, yeah.
Oh, okay. So we split off because there was
That's
some
a good
little
idea.
punk kid trying to steal from me, and I caught him.
That's true.
So I wanted him to take me to whoever he was working for, or his parents, or whoever was taking care of him, so that I could kind of get in with like the dark side and figure out who's in charge, and try to get some info on like possibly my dad's whereabouts, right? So in doing so, we go to this what's the place called? Hold up, I got it.
The
First,
The Cursed Candle,
Candle.
somewhere. The Cursed Candle, which is a bar where bars?
Yeah, boars.
So that's where he frequents, and so I was looking for him. Turns out he was looking for me, but he didn't know that I'm not the person that he thought he was looking for. He was looking for another tiefling named Nightmare, who we don't know
well,
anything
we're the
about.
baker though.
But I'm the baker, because that's super scary.
Nightmare sounds
say,
like
say it like Batman though.
I picked the cakes.
Yeah. Be ready. Get ready to get baked.
It's time to turn up the heat.
Yeah, exactly. You've been burned.
Sorry, the baker is now even cooler than what I
Yeah.
thought.
All you need is a cool suit and
Some
couple
one-liners.
catchy one-liners.
You need a chef hat. You never need the
Yeah.
black chef hat.
Oh, black.
Hanging off of one horn.
Uh-huh.
So we go in and talk to Boars, whatever his name is.
His name changes every time.
It
you say
does. I don't know. And we're supposed to go meet him at the east gate, and he's going to what?
Remove his collar.
He's gonna remove his collar.
No, the gate guards will remove his collar. He'll smuggle you back in
Yes. So we gotta go to the gate, get the collar removed, and then sneak back in.
because they told you there's no way they can remove the collar.
And what are we coming back in
Without
for?
killing
He's
him.
gonna.
Huh?
I forgot.
The Thieves Guild said that they would smuggle him back into town.
Yeah.
Without the collar.
Oh, that's the whole point of this.
Yeah, that's the whole
I thought there was
point.
something else. Too.
Is that
Like,
he's
we're
just a
gonna-
merchant right now.
Because we were trying to
There's
actually
no
work in the
spec.
town, and now the ship's flying out. So that's
Right. It is, and so after.
So
releasing-
we
yeah.
start heading back, and we see the ship. So I'm like, all right, let's go. So me and Evendur, right?
Oh,
No,
No,
it's
the vendor
you
is
two
with
Me and
Benjen.
Martha get on the carpet and start flying towards the ship because we can't catch it on foot. So knowing that there's arrows and whatnot flying into the ship, so one of us might die. It's cool.
Certainly.
cool
You
to me.
do.
Hey, so
see-
don't blame Dimitri though.
Totally
You
blame
see,
Dimitri.
you seen them attack the ship though.
Right, these are important details. It is alarming, at the very least, because when you had left the ship, it was under the impression that it was a temporary thing. It's okay for you to be docked there. But now, it's either something that Dimitri had done while you were away that has incurred the wrath of the city.
It's obviously that's the last.
Yeah.
That is
that's
very
right.
possible. That's not out of the realm of possibilities. Or the city was trying to do something, and Dimitri was quick acting and raised up and started sailing away.
Definitely option one.
Yeah.
Option
I
one.
suspect option one.
You guys are
All right.
haters, dude.
Very, very well.
This is the second time you have.
I don't intend. So just so you know, I don't intend to draw my crossbow or anything like towards Dimitri yet. So
Oh,
I don't want
yes.
to like crash the
Right.
ship or anything.
You want to get hold of the ship before you shoot the
Do some
captain.
recon, figure out what happened.
Right.
Yeah. Then
Just
probably
like the other ship in our other campaign that we almost burned down. So.
because of Dimitri.
Oh yeah. So
That was a vendor,
notoriously,
though. That we
Oh.
just used,
this group
burning
destroys
ants.
all of the traveling vehicles.
This is super
Or
hard
like-
to destroy too. It's a metal ship.
No, not necessarily lose. I should say lose all of the traveling abilities. We have lost them in one way or another.
horses,
We had
you know,
two wagons.
your wagons.
Yeah,
Those
horses.
are all
Oh,
I have my carpet.
in the jungle.
Oh,
somewhere.
not your carpet. Right.
Because I haven't told you the secret.
Indeed, keep your carpet.
You're not a
However,
computer. Oh.
your saddle is indeed on the boat.
Ooh.
Really?
Your
What?
magical saddle
Dimitri
that you were
gets
able to ride a
use it
giant
now.
lizard with is on the boat.
Dimitri's
Because
gonna
it-
throw it on Gizmo and then try to ride him.
Gizmo, right? I will ride you now. You'll never ask me who is boss again.
Yes, because it's like Command Beast or something.
Yeah, it wouldn't work. He's not a beast. So Riven immediately takes off into the sky. The carpet
No,
and
with Martha.
Martha heading straight for it. You, after
Dodge, duck, dip, dive.
right, you're not currently in the line of fire, and it's dark, and you are just a dark light. You're not even lit up. You're just flying towards it. And you're not making any attempt at being stealthy. You're just trying to make it straight there. It doesn't appear that anyone's firing at you. You're staying away from the line of arrows that are shooting at it. But they quickly have died down, and you realize the airship is outdistancing you when you are moving as fast as you can towards it.
Martha, do
far
you have
away are
any
you?
spells that can make it slow down?
Burn the sail.
Shoot the sail with the fire arrow. Oh, you're out of range. That fast.
How far away is it?
It is. It's probably like 1,000, maybe 1,500 feet away
Goodness.
from
Yeah, it's
where it is
It's
up in the sky, and how far away it had been going when you saw.
So how far
Look,
how
if
far
Riven's
are
upset.
we then from the other airship?
The other
was
airship
parked.
is
Oh my word.
It's
That's
gone,
Grand Theft Auto.
just
Hey.
maybe 500 feet away from where you currently are.
So I asked Martha, hey, we can't catch him
Yeah.
on this. Do you want to jump on this other airship and try to use it?
I disguise myself as the captain.
Captain Dren. Yes, the
They won't ask why you're on that carpet with a tiefling. They
Well,
won't
we
ask.
saw the.
he's already trying to
Yeah,
think
yeah.
of what he can do with his. I'm just gonna. Okay, all right. Well, Martha is. Okay, so you disguise self. You're rerouting your carpet over.
Yep.
Okay.
Not being
Oh,
stealthy.
this is getting interesting.
Okay, so with all of this going on, Benjen, what would you like to be doing? You have not noticed the tiefling flying up in the sky. You just noticed the airship flying very quickly away in the direction of the northeast.
Someone's
I
taking a
turned to
ship. We
Evendur.
gotta get back.
All right, we tell Benjen tells the group, the
Crew members.
Eldrick and his crew, go back to the boat. We'll come get you later. Then him and I run off to the.
Do you give them back the sails?
Can you cast?
I mean, it is a
You're
lot.
like, we don't need
I
it.
have it.
I can't cast anything.
Oh,
You can't cast
okay.
fire.
Oh, yeah.
We run back.
He's
to
like,
the-
she's like, yo.
or the-
Where
airship.
the pad was, the landing pad.
Yeah.
All right, so you begin working your way
Unfortunate
that way.
Super
Is the dude there? The one that can remove the collar?
You're like yelling
No,
at
you're-
him. Yo.
Oh, that guy.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
currently making your way back.
Okay. Oh, damn.
And-
we're far,
Sigh.
Just gonna
Yes.
wait for roll of these deception rolls.
Your carefully crafted plans are quickly tipping away from you. You've been working for a long time to make your escape, but so many things you've been working on are now collapsing. Your plan to take to the sky unnoticed seems frustrated now that a strange new airship has arrived and is moving very quickly across the sky with the many guards of the city firing at it. It appears that there are even towers with ballistae that are being swiveled in that direction to try and aim towards it.
Oh, nice.
Your arranged meeting with the Thieves Guild member was put on hold only with the statement that Nightmare was in town. If you don't make your move tonight, it could potentially set you back months. So, standing out in the street, watching the airship go away, you realize there are a number of things that you need to do in order to successfully
Not die.
make
I mean,
turn this disadvantage into your opportunity of action
Yes.
and escape. So in order to do that, you will need to find and convince a Thieves Guild member to contact a Thieves Guild contact to move forward with their distraction. You'll need to open the monster cells without dying.
huh?
Then you will need to go and get the harness that you have that you have crafted or had someone
Right.
commissioned
copy.
for your
Yeah,
wyvern, and then find a way out. So while you are sitting here out in the street, seeing this going on, you
Smart.
have had these plans all in place, and you are thinking of what you need to do. What do you want to do?
I would like to try and contact the Thieves Guild first.
All right, there
Or
are.
find someone.
Right, you've lived in the city for a while. You know where the dodgier types are to be found in the city, and
I'll just start running. Start
Okay.
booking.
I'll need you to make an investigation check in order to find a Thieves Guild member.
Oh no.
It's a natural 4.
A natural 4.
Hold on.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I can check.
Or you tell me. Sorry, I didn't mean to put that on you. You tell me what you would do, what skills that you would use in order to try and track down someone who you could talk to. What do you want to? What do you want to do?
I mean, I'll just go to my usual place. I meet my usual person.
Certainly. So you show up in very, very quickly. Your little 3'2" stature, your
Yep.
little legs just
Hey,
pumping.
that's 25 feet though, man.
Run, hey, yeah, no, you're moving quite fast. People see you running and they think it's just a little child running through the streets.
Yeah.
It's not uncommon, apparently. There are a lot of children who run in the streets, and you make it.
Like I'm a beggar. I
Is
just
this
put
your
some
new
dirt.
character?
Yeah. Sorry.
Okay.
You make it very quickly to the area where normally you are able to find your contact. However, it appears that it has been vacated, and you're not exactly sure what has happened in order to make it so that they're not in the area that you normally find them. So,
Yeah.
where would you like to go from here? You see a couple of children running down an alleyway. The
Nice.
back way.
Thanks for helping me. I will ask them or hunt them down and give them like a gold or whatever and say,
Sure. Yeah. So you.
where are the heroes? I'll just ask them that because I know that they know and they know that I know.
Okay. So
And
yeah.
I'm sure I've spoken to them throughout my time here. as well.
You have found in your conversations with humans that the children are much easier to talk to than
Yes.
the regular humans, as they tend to belittle you.
But they respect the gold too. The kids do.
Yeah, right. Everyone. It is indeed. It is.
These
a
actually really
dual
rich
meaning belittle
beggars
you.
kids because we already paid them a lot of money.
Oh yeah.
So,
They might be like, "Hey, we're full up. Sorry, man."
Yeah.
I got no more room for it.
Like, what? Help me.
Eating a big old run over bread.
lower bag
And-
of fish. Just,
and try and catch up to one of the kids, and they move back down the alleyway, and you just see him just barely duck under a small little grate that leads through a couple of buildings. It's actually waste from the buildings, so when people do their things or dump things down this, it will go through there, and it will the kids use it to get quickly from point A to point B when they're moving through spaces.
So
But
they didn't stop when I hollered.
they didn't apparently hear you. So what would you like to do? You see them go in there. You can follow them in, or you can try and use a charisma roll or something to try and call them out, or you can try and go in after them. What would you like to do?
So do I know where these paths go? Have I been down there before in this whole time I was?
You haven't been using these paths because it's quite self-deprecating for you to go through and cover yourself in other people's waste. But you do know that the kids use them, and you're not exactly sure.
Okay,
100%
I'll
what they're
just try a charisma to just yell out.
Sure.
If it doesn't work, I'm going back to the cages.
about. All right.
Oh wow, 14.
14. Yeah, you shout in there, and it kind of reverberates down the hall. What do you shout?
I say, I don't know what they call what do they call them? Is there like a nickname for all the kids here or something? or-
Street rats sounds a little cliche.
Yeah. Plus, I wouldn't really call them street rats if I wanted them to come help me.
Call them orphans.
Hey, orphans! Nobody wants you. I need your help.
I got you.
You little bastards! No, so, yeah, you just shout, hey, kids!
Oh, okay, sure. I'll just say, hey, I have some gold for some information.
Sure. One of the kids, you hear like the splashing of some feet. The kid runs back out
Yeah.
and smells
I'm
terrible.
like this.
You said you got some gold.
I take gold out, but I still keep it in my hand, and I'm like, hey, where are the heroes at right now?
Heroes.
The rich people that have been.
Rich people.
Yeah.
So
Where are they?
There's a few of them. So they kind of split off. There was a tiefling. It was Nightmare. She's back in town.
No, she's not.
But she's moving. Well, so the last we saw, she took off on magic. It looked like she rolled out like a rug or something. She jumped on top of it, and her and some guy she was with just flew off into the sky. So I'm not exactly sure where they went, but there was the other rich people. They were buying a bunch of drinks for people, and it was over by the docks. They had a wagon with them, so they're probably off in that direction.
And what about? I would say like. I would use some names for maybe some Thieves Guild contacts and
Sure.
see if they know who I'm talking about.
Yeah. So you know.
I need a pen. Let me use that pen.
Hiya!
You know Two Fist?
Oh man, that sounds like a really bad porn name.
Fang?
Fang?
Yep.
Okay.
Also,
Yeah.
Right. Right. Like they're in the same movie.
And
Nails.
Nails.
well,
Nails.
all right.
Wait, is this the same nail?
So you already
Yeah.
know
So
nails.
I asked if the kids seen any one of those like recently, very recently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Two Fist.
They're all on my side.
He dodged inside one of the pubs.
We get paid.
Remember which one?
Finally.
Right, I could take you there if you want.
Was Martha here? Can we give this from?
You got the gold, don't you?
Yeah,
I can take it.
I take out another gold, so 2 gold, and I give him one, and then I was like, I'll give you another one if you get me there. The quickest, cleanest route. How's that?
Yeah, she helped
Right,
out.
right.
Okay,
narrow.
I don't want to go through this muck that you just went through.
Yeah, so he very quickly takes you over to I have it. Stand by.
Oh, the keep.
This one is called
It's the one they're not at, right?
You're right. It's the Warrior and the Purse.
The warrior and the purse.
It's the kids he's talking to.
Yeah.
So it's only a block or two away, and
Nice.
he, Two Fist, was the person who you were actually supposed to find in this area. He's normally frequents this. corner or
Oh,
whatever.
yeah.
He's one of the fences there. So, he takes you inside, and he's seated over at a table, and he's got a meal that's just been placed in front of him. It's very meager. It has some bread and then mystery meat. Who knows? And he's sitting down, and he's a half orc. He's got just like slight tusks coming out of his face, and he's got the shaved head with just like patchy places on the back that have
Oh.
grown a little bit more than when he last shaved his head. So it's growing out not in a pleasant way, but he doesn't really care. So he's sitting there, and he's just he's kind of huddled over his food, and he's drinking there. So
Yeah, I just give the other gold to the kid, and I tell him, tell your people that the streets are unsafe tonight to stay
right,
safe.
yeah. You see them shooting? No, I mean, I'm out of here. And he
Yeah.
just takes the gold, just takes off running
Cool.
off back to the back alley.
And then I speed walk over to the orc. I don't run, but
Right. There's a lot of patrons in there right now, and most of them are kind of like depressingly eating their food.
and since I'm no higher than the table, I'll just go up to the side of him, and I'll say two fists, and I'll like
So
try to get his attention.
as soon as you touch him, he just reaches over and backhands you across the face.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead and make
Acrobatics?
a dexterity saving throw or acrobatics to dodge. Yeah.
Oh, nice. 26.
Yeah. He just like goes over to backhand you, and you duck back just out of the way, and it just very like he just misses completely and goes over. Oh, what you want?
But he recognized me.
Hey, sorry, I know you're one of them streets. Freaking
No offense.
rats tried to take everything that was on me. Yeah. So what's up? He takes you don't know what type of meat it is. It could be dog, it could be cat, it could be
So
lizard, rat.
I forgot I'm supposed to try and do an accent with Sai, so I guess I'll try.
Get on it.
I just
South African.
no, it's just a
Australian.
southern.
You might be dead.
No, it's just a southern, like my version of a southern. I tell them, yeah, now not everyone's waiting for it. The pressure's on. I'm sweating. This happened to Dimitri.
Just think about King of Hill.
Okay, so anyways,
Yeah.
I'll jump into it when
I'll
the
tell you
pressure's
what,
not
I
on.
think we're
So I tell them that it needs to happen tonight. Like now's our chance. We need to get this going
Right now.
right now. Can you take that food to go?
No, hey,
you
dude,
should
come
take
on.
that food to go.
Let's get her done. Come on.
No,
You're
man.
missing
It's too much pressure right now.
Round
Let
her up.
me
Get
do
her
it.
done.
That is not even close to what I want to do. but-
Well, in my head, until you make time up, that's what's going on.
So-
We got Jeff Foxworth.
I thought he was
Go
gonna
ahead
say-
and make a persuasion
Let's go.
or intimidation or deception check, like a charisma-based check, to get him to get moved.
A 1.
What if
A natural one.
No.
That's
No.
another accent. Only
But
certain
I
countries
got a
size.
-1. So I guess he's going to finish his meal first.
He says,
Yeah.
"All right, yeah, I'll get on that.
Fiddle.
Yeah.
You just need them in the place to. Right, we'll get on it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about me. I'll make sure it gets done. You got the payments in the usual place, I'm assuming."
So does he even know what I'm talking about?
He knows what you're talking
Oh,
about.
okay. Well, I trust him, so I just run to the cages.
As you're walking back, you like
What do you know about that?
you take one more glance over your
Right
shoulder.
before I leave, and he's
Yeah.
just like,
Yeah, he just takes another like thing of his food, like dunks it in something, just starts chewing it. He may or may not do what you asked him to do. So
You're
you don't know.
You're busy trying to sneak in Nightmare, so
Right.
got you.
So you have contacted someone from there. All right, now that you have contacted them, what do you want to do? In order to get Ezra, you will most likely need to have all of the others out of their pens, all of the other monsters. Beasts
yeah,
out of
that's
their
where I'll
pens,
go next.
first, because if you did it the other way around, then you would have this giant beast with you while
And
you're
they would attack it, most likely.
most
Get
likely.
off the plate.
So it would make more sense to do it the other way around. So you
Yeah.
head back to the pits. Yeah, you make it into there. There's no problem. You go in, and there's one guard who's standing at the gate, and he kind of saw he was coming in, and he knocks a couple of times, and then the door. It's one of those like horse stall doors, and the bottom one just swings open. You just walk in, and
I'll walk underneath it.
you don't even like clear it. Yeah.
Look at your phone.
Oh, okay.
Your wife says,
I see. I'll be home in a few.
there you go.
Days.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good.
I'll be home in a few.
I'm tired.
Oh, vacay.
So yeah, you just walk in and go through the winding tunnels that separate where there are fighters being held, and head off towards where the beasts and creatures are being held. So you make your
Oh,
way
I can
through.
release those too?
They are in their own section, and that is something that you could potentially try to do.
I I need to do it in the right order because those beasts will kill him.
Or you.
So,
most
what would
definitely,
you like to
most
do? Now
definitely.
you're in there. That's off the.
I guess I didn't think about doing the. But they're not really gonna do anything.
Right, and it's a different section that you don't necessarily have the keys to. So you know who has them, and where his office is. However, you.
Oh,
Aren't
right,
sure.
because I don't have those keys. I just have the keys for my job. Okay.
That's right.
Nah, I'll just do my original.
All right, so you move off into your section. There are 3 other people who have been working and throwing in hunks of meat into the stalls, and it looks like they're just about to finish up what they were doing. And this is normally towards the end of the evening where they'll start heading home. So,
Yeah, I just tell them I'll finish up. I'll finish up, boys. Y'all roll out.
No, this is something we got to do. It's on the contract, and the guild says that these need to be fed, and this is my job. So
Right. And if you don't want to get turned in for something else I'll make up about you since I'm in charge, then you'll do what I say and you'll let me finish this.
I don't know. That doesn't sound right to you. We normally do this every night, right? Yeah, that's what we do.
I take out like there's 3 dudes.
Yeah.
I take out like 5 gold and I'm like, why don't you guys go get yourself a drink and something to eat, and I will finish this work.
The third guy who hasn't spoken just drops his bucket, walks over, grabs it.
That's Steve in this game.
Yeah, exactly.
See you later, guys.
He's over there cleaning the stall. He's like, what? I'm out.
The other 2, one of them was like about to throw these things. Oh, well, you didn't know. Where you been keeping this gold? How what's it matter? He's offering it to you. Oh, right. It's fair enough. I'll be okay. They start taking off like the aprons and gloves that they have and putting it over in the pile. And
As they're doing that, I'll just run to my little. I assume I have a little ramshack office somewhere or something like that.
Yeah, it's
It's a corner.
It's a corner, a closet or something. It's where my keys and other
it's
tools
mostly
are,
like a supply
etc.
closet.
Sure.
You know? But I
But-
mean, for you, it's quite spacious.
But for a child, it's like a child-sized closet.
Well, it's like a community closet with different like hooks and things that you use to prod the monsters into the fighting pit, and and you have a bunch of different tools in there. But you are in there. So what do you want to do?
Oh, I just get the keys for the doors, and I wait to listen until they're out of the room.
Yeah, there's that like from the outer gate door being closed as they have moved off in that direction. You wait just maybe 30 more seconds, and there's no sound coming from them.
Let's do it.
You do hear the growls and the
yeah.
roars of the different creatures that are in here currently that are being held. So
My heart's pumping.
yeah.
So my plan is to release the
Kraken.
most fierce first,
Sure.
and then the weaker ones after that.
All right. So you also you can release them into the pit area, or you can open the gates where the 3 just walked
Oh
out.
yeah,
Okay.
Oh,
you have-
that's where it's going down, son.
Okay.
Changing the game.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. And I have
This has only been in the works for years. Well, for him.
Oh man, we text way too much.
Yes, we do.
Okay, so you move towards where there is a very dark cell on the farthest side of the place to where the exit is.
Yeah, I'll go back to front because I assume that's dangerous to
Yes.
not. As
Well,
dangerous.
from where you normally exit, it's the closest to where the fighting pits is. So
Right.
it's like less work to get them in that direction.
That makes
than it is
sense.
the other way. So you move off in that direction, and the smell coming from inside there, it smells like a midden heap, just just disgusting, and it has like the smell of 3-week-old putrefaction coming from inside, and you.
I assume I'm used to these smells by now.
Yes,
I mean,
but
I've been doing.
it's one of those smells that you can get used to it, but it's still awful.
Yeah.
Like, whereas normally your olfactory senses will kind of shut it out, and you'll be like, all right, well, I work in a garbage heap. It still feels fresh, even though it's like, oh gosh, this is disgusting. So you are going to open it. Hold on, I just need to get the correct description in my head.
Get that collar off the liver.
Yeah.
Huh?
Like ASAP.
Yeah.
Collar.
You gotta cut your neck. What do you
Yeah.
I know there's no.
I think.
Oh, God.
All right, so yeah, you like peer in just very quickly through a little small slot where normally you are able to like throw in some food, because these cells are designed for any number of different types of beasts that could be in there.
Mhm.
They're all built similarly. This one is a little bit more reinforced. You see a large, grotesque, bulbous creature that has 3 sturdy legs, and it appears to just be a gaping maw with many fanged teeth and tentacles that have eyes and teeth on them as well, just inside there, and it's kind of currently like whacking at the ground at something that was thrown in there for it to
Like the
eat.
thing on the front.
So it looks like this creature,
Hopefully your dad's not alive in the city.
which is an Atya.
Yeah, I hope not. This is gonna get gnarly.
So,
What I would like to do before I open it, I'll take one of the prods.
There's some things you don't know about my
I'll
dad.
take one of the prods and get ready so that when I open the door, I'll put this prod in where I feed him and try to like prod him out towards the hallway.
gotcha. Okay.
And the door will be like, hopefully.
Yeah. So you
Cynical
have.
reaches
what's
around
it?
and eats you.
Yeah, it's just like.
It's a long iron hook, and you back like it's gonna be awkward. So you kind of push it in first.
Yeah,
And
a little bit.
um,
And then like.
when you pull it, that's gonna
Yeah,
okay.
unlock
Gotcha.
it. That way, if he gets near me, I'll just try and like go that way,
Certainly.
but not
so,
to hurt him. I assume he's used to
releasing all the
like
dinosaurs.
going wherever the
Yeah,
prods take him.
yeah.
So, what skill would you use
Totally gonna get
to successfully release this creature? There's like animal handling, like your knowledge of making sure that this is going to go in the direction that you want it to. There is stealth, that you are going to be hidden, so you're not even a target that it's looking for. It's just going. There's any
Use persuasion.
Yeah,
Religion
no.
or what?
You can try to talk- you can bring your
Cubes
your
are
gun.
very religious.
Is there like an education?
Deception. Deception is a good one.
I will do.
Deception, yeah.
I guess I'll do.
History.
What is it under? Since it's new.
It's the bottom up.
Yeah.
It's the-
This is from a meatball.
I guess I will use
Hot pocket. That's all the way here.
stealth.
Like roll down.
That's higher than my animal handling, so
Okay.
I will try and like blend into
I gotta figure out how to make
Right.
cards.
whatever,
Shit for us.
and hopefully not.
You can fly it.
You can figure it out.
Certainly,
I
you
second
know
it.
enough about this that it has
Didn't
kind
you
of
fly you flew the other one, right?
been
But it's not the same.
drawn towards
Oh, it's totally different.
Yeah.
whatever open space. Like, it is a creature of chaos,
Because
and it
I'm
just
magical.
is kind
Just
of
open
looking
the
for
cabin
things to
side up.
destroy. So when it doesn't see anything, it'll just
Be
keep
all
moving
weird.
until it finds something to destroy.
Right.
Be fine.
So okay.
Change someone else.
Yeah.
Oh, so so just for
I'm
narrative
not
reasons,
supposed to-
you already opened the other doors at the end of the way.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So I rolled a 13. for
Okay.
stealth.
A 13 total.
Yeah.
Done.
All right.
Dunzo.
You
Gonna get me, dude.
So we'll move this to your dimension again.
Yeah. So
So glad I didn't paint that many.
So yeah, you take the iron hook, place it through, and then as quietly as you can, there's just that soft like as you finally hit the last tumbler and unlock the grate, and then slowly try to start moving it, and you hear the creature just and it starts moving off in your direction. So you quickly pull the iron grate back, and you're kind of wedged. How can I put this? So here's the wall. Here's the door. Here's it being open. You kind of have pushed it back as far as you can go. There's a little tiny little space where you are there because you're a small guy. And you have the iron hook sticking out from the front of it. And the creature starts moving in, and you can see the tentacles start snapping around the side and prod a little bit forward and stab at the tentacle just before it starts wrapping around to pull the door open. And it recoils from it and then just begins moving out in there, and you see just all the tentacles kind of slapping around.
That guard's dead.
It knocks over
So it's half the city.
a bench and starts lumbering on its 3 sturdy legs just towards the open air that is at the end of the way, and it crashes through, and the door that is on the end just kind of snaps off of its hinges and falls to the ground. And it moves off in that direction. And you just hear it starts crashing, and you hear the shouts of people off in that direction. Now you're moving on to the next one?
Yeah, I'll just keep trying to do the same thing to
Sure.
all of them in
How
succession.
far away are all of us from wherever that's happening?
Wouldn't you like to
Yes, I
know
would,
that?
actually.
I will get to that, certainly, once.
I think you guys are far flying.
You are in the
We're
air.
not flying. We are.
We're
I
on
just
the
hopped
ship.
on the ship that is docked
Oh, right.
as the captain.
Well, I will rotate back in just a second. Okay, so there is also one other creature that has actually been placed into when this creature was placed inside the cell, it was required that you had a member from the
That's
league
why he made
go
sure
in there
To say that I don't have my son.
to make it so that this creature wouldn't just simply
Yeah.
burrow out of
Right
this
in the
place.
Oh, so
That'd
how?
be awesome.
So it is a creature known as a bullet,
What?
and it
Don't
is-
let what? Hey, how did he get in? How did he just like burrow through the bottom?
Oh, that's what I just said.
Oh,
They had a member from the league come
Okay.
in there to ensure that it couldn't just burrow out of.
Yeah,
this
I'll
explosion.
just do that. I'll just do all of them. I don't know if you want to jump in between and just have me do
Certainly.
skill checks.
So I'm going to have you do 2 more. Go ahead and let me know what they are.
Let me know if you die.
Stealth. I'll be trying to stealth those.
Sure.
And hopefully it doesn't. 19?
19. Okay. So with the bullet, you pull back, and as soon as the doors comes out, the massive creature lumbers out, sniffs around, and
I try and wait like a minute so that they don't attack each other. Like the
Right.
first one's already like out rampaging, and then this one
Yes.
goes.
so this one moves forward, and then just immediately starts digging through the earth and has disappeared
Oh.
into the ground.
Oh snap!
It
That
just,
does not
like,
sound good.
Super fast, just like burrowing through at just a tremendous speed, leaves this hole in the earth. One more time for the
The wolf. Oh, nice. 25.
It's a tremor. So.
yeah.
yeah. All right. So
Don't worry, Kevin Bacon rules the city.
Still alive.
25 again. So this last one, for the rest of the ones that you're working with, they all move off in a direction that is not after you, and you don't receive any harm from them. So that all happens.
And then I'm just gonna make my
We're
way.
doing nothing of consequence at all. Me and Evendur. Like,
I'll just be making my way to get my saddle or whatever and find it.
Yeah. So okay. So you
Do we have like a map
well.
or
What happened was
you can place some things?
theater of mind.
Around.
Theater of
next to
mind.
the
This will
Brownie
need to
Mountain.
be Theater of the Mind, because I didn't print out my city map, but I do have it.
It's
So
cool. We don't need
so the carpet flying off in the direction you get to where you see the landing pad, and you see a bunch of soldiers kind of moving around. It looks like they are loading up onto the other airship,
Ooh.
and
Do I see it?
they're moving in there. You do see
A
from
captain.
we'll make a perception. Make a
I'm
perception.
looking for the captain.
You would be like, this is awkward. I know.
He's not the real captain.
14.
Yeah, from where you are, it's pretty dark, and it's a lot of people who are moving around down there, and they all appear to be heavily armored and are moving off. And it looks like a couple of them are taking like long range ballistae spears and are putting them up on the front where there is a swivel ballista that's on the front of the.
Does it look like they're about to take off?
It does look like they're
How many people?
about
We could take.
150.
No, are you serious?
Something, some such. They have swarmed into this area.
Do it, Amber.
You got it. Invisible.
Uh,
You got your invisibility.
She's
Yeah.
invisible. The carpet isn't.
So this
Neither
this
is
ship's
Captain
made
Jack.
of wood though.
It is. It's like reinforced hull, but it is wood. Yes.
That's why they wanted the metal
We're
ship.
gonna die.
They're like,
I don't know.
It was completely different
I
from
think
what
we
they
got
were
it.
using.
I think we got it.
Man, I just
The only thing that
learned
would
like
stop us if it was
celestial.
the captain.
Not that long ago.
yeah, that's the only thing.
You haven't noticed the captain.
Not
but
that
there are a
there's
lot of people moving
150
around.
heavily armed soldiers boarding it.
We can
But
pull
just
the-
if you see the
we pulled a
captain.
nightmare card.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, like the law's gonna respect
I don't know,
nightmare.
maybe nightmare is so fierce
Wait, are they-
that the law has to.
Maybe.
Huh?
They appear to be crowned soldiers.
Yeah, they're
Oh,
crowned
they're
soldiers.
crowns.
That's why Dimitri took off
They were
initially. Anyways, that's not why he's continuing to leave.
scared. Okay,
but-
so I asked Martha, what do you want to do?
And you're kind
you
of
said
like.
the alarm was sounding.
There's a lot of shouted orders, but you don't hear the chime of an alarm.
And we do know that that the port is like, how far down was it again? Doesn't kind of need to jump over the edge.
Oh, that's
Yeah, yeah.
that's gone. This one is on top of the platform.
On top of the platform, if you jump down, how far would that be?
200 feet.
Oh, it's about 20 feet
20 feet.
Yeah, it's
from the
part.
top of the platform to the ground. Yeah,
Okay.
it's about
So,
20 feet up.
we'll go in, anything bail. That's the quickest thing.
I'm not gonna lie, my reaction is gonna be to make myself invisible. So it's gonna be you left on my carpet.
Ooh.
Basically.
I'm gonna
Hey,
jump off carpet.
you know what? At least you telling her up front,
Okay.
that means you're growing.
Quick.
Like you're
Quick,
with
yeah,
the
yeah,
command, you're like,
I'm letting,
hey.
I'm letting you know that because I'm also
Amber's
letting you
saying
know that
that,
I'm
not
not
Riven.
giving you the password.
No, no, just the carpet under, so I jump on the carpet. Just the carpet on the side, and I'll jump on there. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I'll
so
jump
wait
over
for
there.
her. You're
I'll
saying,
jump over to
you're
Got
saying
it.
wait for her.
Into
You're pulling Aladdin.
Yeah.
I'll just step over the balcony.
And it's
I'm
not
gonna go.
there.
I'll just go.
Okay, so we'll go
I moved
back.
it.
So are you going down on the ground and then walking up?
No,
You're flying in on a
we're
carpet.
gonna
Yeah.
fly in because I think I need to pose as whoever they think I am.
Yeah.
Because I don't actually know about Nightmare. yet.
Or how she looks, or how she
Yeah.
speaks,
No.
or anything
At all.
about her.
Other than they think I'm her.
Once we drop off,
So-
move the carpet behind back of ship.
So I'm gonna
we can
go
hop off.
like right to
That's. I mean.
central whatever.
Got it.
Central
So
command area.
there is the ship that is on the platform. There is a like a gangway that's up, and people are running up and down it. Are you going to fly your carpet to that ship, or are you going to fly to the platform? Where are you flying the carpet with you and Captain Dren?
To,
Let's say to the top of the ship.
yeah, to the, whoever,
Yeah.
however we can get this thing
Going.
moving.
Yeah.
Sure.
ASAP.
Okay. So you don't want to be stealthy at all. You're just going to
No.
fly straight up.
Yeah.
We're gonna be.
All
We're
right.
gonna pull. We own the place.
I like my character. Me and Evendur are not.
All right. So
If
yeah,
those
you.
beasts get a hold of you,
Uh,
he's just a merchant. Avengers like
Serpent.
"Alright, I'm
No,
dead."
no, no. Serpent. Serpent. We're good.
Yeah.
You move towards the ship, and when you get close, there are a couple of people who draw arrows, and they're about to fire, and they. And
I wave him down. Down, men. I'm getting on ship.
hold on. Captain Dren,
Yes.
what is this?
We need to get that ship now.
Well, yes, you just told us to start getting everything ready so we could
No.
chase it
Yeah.
down.
Hurry up. Hurry up. See, why are you still sitting there waiting? Hurry up.
Who? Why are you with one of the? You were on that ship.
Oh, you're talking to me?
Uh-oh,
Yes.
they noticed
Don't say
her.
anything. Don't say anything.
If I were you, I
Don't
would listen to
say-
your captain.
Captain, what is going on?
She's gonna give
Does
us.
this woman have a sword on you, or
No, she's gonna give us the password to the ship.
No, we're
I
told us.
The secret password.
She owns the
Oh,
ship.
you're
She
gonna
knows
have
how
to
to
roll
control
for
it.
this.
Roll deception.
Password.
All-
Like, there's no password for a ship.
It's a magic ship.
That's true. That's true.
Hey, they don't know about it.
18.
Oh, nice. He's like, oh, the password. Yes.
Password to the ship.
It's a
That's
magic
a
ship.
good idea.
It's you see the fireball thing? Yes.
Of course, that's why you told us this, because
Yes.
we need to take it for the crown.
Yes, hurry up. Start whoever's on the ship, let's go.
All right. You're going to need to stand here on deck, and we're going to be
I'll
having
report to you.
to search for your because Captain, you told us that we should seize all of the people who came aboard the vessel.
She is working with us.
That's a good piece
You
of
can never trust a tiefling, that's
Yes.
for sure. All right.
So just pull up, and we're leaving now.
Okay. All right.
Some of the men are still getting equipment.
No,
They're like, yo!
The captain's like on
It's
the ground.
it's about to leave. We're gonna lose this for the crown.
I gotta go to the bathroom. I'm
So-
going back.
Yeah, don't leave me.
Do you disembark from the carpet? Are you now
Yes,
on the
I'm
ship?
on the ship. I'm saying
Okay. So the man starts barking the orders, and a couple of men look up, and then look off in the other direction, which is just off on the platform, and then they look back up.
now.
start, like,
now,
talking to each other.
what are you all looking at? Now, hurry up!
Uh,
I'm aggressively telling them to hurry up. Why are you looking over there? Hurry up!
Oh, have
Sure.
your heads.
so you can roll an intimidation check to see if this will get them to take them off the ground.
Ooh,
That one.
nope. 16.
Oh,
plus
nice.
7.
Hey.
Nice. Yeah, they believe. They believe.
So you shout basically like, the next person who tries to countermand my order is getting thrown off the side, like something like that.
Yep.
And they quickly, all right, raise the plank, and then they start pulling the gangway back away from the ship, and there is a couple of, they look like soldiers who are off, and they are turning these massive wheels, and the wheels are where the big lodestones are. Gideon, unlock it.
It is.
Oh, okay. I thought you locked it.
Oh.
Buddy, I love you.
Just making sure you shut it.
All right, go tell Parker and Elsie to go to bed, please.
Or else.
Get thrown off the ship.
those are the children of the city.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, go find Fang and Two-Fist.
We gotta change that name.
They're moving these wheels, and the cogs are spinning in such a way that the massive rocks that are on the side kind of shift their angle slightly,
So we're taking note of how to fly it.
the vessel
Yes.
begins
Oh,
lifting off the
nice.
ground, and the
You
sails
guys just
begin
stole the
unfurling
air?
off the side.
And then I do. How far am I away from where they were looking?
You're not sure, because from where you are, you couldn't really see off the ship, but you could tell that they were looking off in the other direction, confused. So
I'm gonna scooch toward the edge and see if I see the castle.
sure, make another perception check.
Ooh, roll high, roll high. Roll high. Nice. That's good.
23.
Yeah. So off in the night, you do see.
He's pulling up his pants.
Well, no.
Hey!
A very confused-looking Captain Dren there on the ground, and there's.
And does he see himself?
Is he 120 feet away?
He is. Yeah, he's 120 feet away. He's about 100 feet.
Silence bubble on top of him.
All right.
Does he see himself?
He looks up and sees the airship going up, and then you can appear over the side.
Yeah, and then
He gets pointing, and it looks like he's like mimicking, and the people around him are like, "What are you saying?" But there's no sound emitting from it. He's just like he's shouting, and he grabs an arrow from a bow and arrow off an archer next to him, and pulls it back and fires at the ship.
Can I see that? Do I see that?
You
I want to shoot him if I see it.
and Evendur
What? All out war.
What is going on right now?
Let's
they
shoot the
flew-
only people I know.
They would have had a quicker thing. Okay, so yeah, the
Wait, you don't know that they stole the other ship?
I know that he's shooting at a boat.
a boat, and then he saw the carpet. go on.
I don't care.
No,
I wanna
he
shoot
did
the
not.
captain.
He
anyway.
Oh, he's not
He's
in
guarded.
something. Okay.
Yeah.
He doesn't know
Well,
you
you don't
guys
like
are up
him.
there.
Aren't there a lot of people around the captain though?
There
As long
are
as they don't see
probably
us, it doesn't
20,
matter.
20 or so around him.
You'll be fine.
Yeah, you and Evendur kind of like very quickly like run down
And
one of
Evendur
the
picks up a
alleyways.
rock. That's all he can do.
You move on. You get into
knife.
where the
So small.
it's sort of a geometrically sound circle that has these 3 landing platforms in there, and you guys kind of run up, and it looks like there are soldiers that are milling around inside this area, and you see the airship begin moving away and lifting up out of there.
His airship.
It's headed towards.
Theirs, the one with the lodestones.
It's
on the
headed
sides.
towards the direction that
It's like angling itself off to start chasing. Or
It's a
whatever.
40-foot spear around the captain.
Oh, man.
you
That would
you
be
do see
frustrating.
one of them like start gesturing around, and you and as he turns back around to go grab the bow and arrow, you see the face of Captain Dren, and he grabs it from him and then pulls back and fires at the ship.
We do see that.
Yes,
Are there any guards, additional guards around?
there are about 20.
20.
Are we in the shadows?
Oh.
Yes.
Okay. Oh crap! 18 and a 23.
Yes, that is a hit.
That is 16 and 14 points of damage.
So 30.
Yeah.
30 points of damage.
He's up.
The captain fires it and then just tosses the bow down to the ground, and suddenly just his arch his back arches, and sticking out of his like side, like from like his rib cage area, he looks down and he's got an arrow protruding from him. Two arrows, and just
Can I shoot him again?
you can. The others around him like start looking around and
19, those are both crits. Yeah!
Max
Get
damage.
some!
We're doing max damage.
So that is 8 and an 8 and 16, that's 32.
Damn.
That's 60.
I look at Evendur and I'm like, make sure you tell Riven this.
he gestures down.
Oh, and your crit chart.
Yeah.
yeah.
Times dos equis mimigo.
I have that. I have the thing for this.
Now it's not working for us.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, this
This is such a good
where
idea.
it goes for us.
It's such a good idea when it works for you. It's
Yeah.
such a bad idea when it works.
I told you guys this was a great idea.
Yeah, right.
It was a great idea to
We'll
do
wait till
this.
they attack us.
You were the first one to say this was horrible.
Well, it's because like the
This was
first
the wrong
6
decision.
sessions after that, we died.
You specifically.
Uh-huh.
Like,
Yeah. So.
Over and over.
Oh man. So he gestures down. People begin like drawing.
How do
their
I want to do
swords
this?
out.
Is that what you're gonna ask?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I did roll. There is a mouth involved with the
Ooh.
shot.
I'll let
so-
you do it. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. All right. So he like turns back around, and then an arrow just goes through his open mouth and juts out of the back of his head. And then the second one, where do you want that one going?
I'm the
Oh,
cap-
no, I don't
I'm
care.
the captain
Oh,
of the
okay.
ship.
So the second one goes through his neck. So very quickly, like through like the back of his head, and then through his neck, and he just collapses instantaneously, dead on the ground. And the guards around him like have drawn their swords out and their arrows, and they're
We
looking
want to pull
around.
into the shadows.
Go ahead and roll a stealth check. Both of you.
You have to
Me
roll.
too.
Yeah.
Oh man. All right.
You're gonna get Evendur killed.
I was gonna say. I don't
He's nothing but a
That's
virgin now.
what
yeah.
Rolls a one.
I was
He's
gonna
no
say I don't know.
contest.
That's cocked.
That's cocked, yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh, yeah, he's
You're too
dead.
loud to-
Oh no, 10.
What?
I mean,
Yeah.
10
Yeah,
stone.
plus eight.
Okay.
Where's
Okay.
my this
Oh,
new
yeah,
this
here.
new like thing is just crazy.
Yeah, right?
Yeah,
So-
you gotta hit the bottom thing.
I'll show you
Oh,
back.
bonus,
You
even tinier.
Here, I'll do it.
Yeah, go to yours, but hit that little icon. Sorry, Dan. I gotta show
Sure.
him.
No, it's very important that we get this number right.
I'll just roll this just in case.
So now we have control of the ship. The captain is dead.
Same number.
Nice.
All right, so I don't even.
Nice,
I don't want
nice,
to care about
That's in that too. Yeah, I'll just show you for future reference.
So,
skills. All right, there you
both
go.
of you pull back into the shadows as far as you can.
Yep.
It
It's
appears
like
nobody
this.
is seeing you, so you
It's
move.
like a deer hiding behind a skinny tree.
You can't see me, and you see the antlers.
Yeah. Just stay still.
You guys
Only
move back
see
in.
movement.
Are you gonna move away from the area?
Yes.
Your collar's actually
Okay.
glowing. That's why.
Yeah,
Oh.
so-
Is this when they hear the screaming? Like as they're fleeing away from
As
the
you
area?
begin moving away, you hear
Oh
and
my gosh.
feel the ground around your feet just begin shifting and vibrating, and in the open street in front of you, a large.
You're gonna die here. I'm sorry.
Good thing we're lifted off.
How about how do I want to do this?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh man, I feel so bad because Evendur's gonna have that collar on indefinitely.
Oh.
A large,
Like I was gonna get that on.
armor-plated creature
Holy
erupts from the
smokes.
street, and a couple of people who were currently like quickly walking look down, and it just comes out, and its gaping maw just opens and grabs the legs of one of them and drags it back into the hole that it had created in the ground, and that
Let's
happens
not go that
maybe
way.
30 feet in front of you.
It's definitely tremors. This is the
Don't
town is
do.
dead.
We gotta go past that hole to get over to the airship landing, right?
Oh.
The airships
back
are
there.
both the airships are gone.
From
Well,
where
we
you
still
are,
gotta go back there so I can get the collar removed.
you
Who's
are.
gonna remove the collar?
He's still thinking about the collar.
There's
There's code red. Everyone's running around. He's like, "Who's gonna take this off?" I mean, someone's gonna.
We have to find a different way.
Oh, man. Alright.
Yeah.
What about dispel magic or something?
Like, that's a spell itself.
We find somebody who doesn't have a collar.
Huh?
We find somebody who doesn't have a collar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or another one of those guys with the tattoo.
Oh,
on his
you're
face.
Yeah,
Slave.
no, but they said that they tried
be
it before.
magic user.
And every time
To
they
dispel
try it,
magic?
yeah, every time they try it, the person dies.
Oh, they were trying to like.
Oh yeah, they did say that. They did say that.
No, I think they're trying it with this.
Whatever you want to
magic
do,
spell.
I'll follow you.
You might just re-roll, or not re-roll. Take the next level and fight her.
Nah.
That way you have no
If we
magic at
ever
all.
meet up, I could let you know there's a person coming to take the thing off in an hour.
So,
If we ever
If
meet
we ever
up,
meet up.
but you're flying on an airship
airship.
away
So
from
where-
the city.
Yeah.
where you're currently located, you're kind of in a dark tunnel
this
that
is-
you have presumably a residence above you that has been built, and there's this little alleyway that's a walkway into where
Is
this
the bullet is the bullet still in the road?
You have only seen it come out, grab that person, and go back into its hole, and you hear the ground shifting again underneath.
Oh, it's just.
Let's go into the hole.
Nope.
Oh,
I'm
That's a
going,
good
I'm going
idea.
back to the airship landing.
No, we have to go into
No,
the hole.
No, no. See you later.
Alright.
I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna
Done.
You go back and I go into the hole.
Damn, you guys are splitting up again.
Yeah.
Oh my
I'm not going
It's
in there.
safer for him to not be by me right now. It really is safer for him not to be by me. I guarantee you they saw me. And I just killed the captain. It's about to be anarchy.
Fair enough.
Your character
And
just
there's
So
like-
I think.
I think the tremors rule worked, right?
So I don't know if
Yeah.
Benjen's
Yeah.
gonna come out of the hole while I'm still there. Or
He has
am
to
I
go to the
going?
gas station.
Well-
Kevin to survive.
So, Sai, you have released all the monsters, the gnolls, the enchanted panthers.
You released
the
gnolls?
wolves,
But you're supposed to release
Gnolls,
neutral
wolves,
characters.
Panthers, those
uh,
big huge beasts, the fire wolf or whatever, the big fire beast.
Rage
so
Drake.
Rage
how do you
Drake,
think this looks right now
Um,
with the gel or
No,
whatever?
give it to Ben. Why are you?
I don't know.
so
Who's
you're
gonna
gonna
continue?
have you're gonna have
Oh.
You,
the
and then we can.
and
Fact
See
check
if
it.
this is right.
Yeah.
It's like Ben, is this right?
Yeah,
Does
the
this look
air-
accurate? No.
and
And I think
move
Ruby's
towards.
flying the same way we
the,
were flying.
You're getting the saddle or Ezra?
dogs.
Dimitri was flying the same way.
So you're gonna have
Well, first I'll get.
you're gonna
Ezra's in
have,
her own cage, right?
Dimitri
Yeah.
and Gizmo.
Yeah, I'll run and get the saddle
Riven
first, and then I'll lock
and-
her cage.
All right.
Martha. Then
So
you're gonna have,
you run.
What is this?
But then putting
Doc.
it on is
the
gonna
docs,
take
yeah.
a few minutes as well.
And
Right,
then
you
you're
gotta
gonna have
step through,
the
So
so Benjen's
you
on this
make your way
to save
out
his
of the
friend Evendur
arena
is
area
this way.
because the saddle
and
itself
is where
is at
Eldrick
a
and those guys are
residence that
going.
is just outside
Those
the
new guys
gates
saw
of where
it.
it is.
I already spelled his name.
Very cautiously, carefully move off into.
Yeah, for all the beasts I released, yeah.
You see the scattered remnants of a few guards that were still on duty You don't see a whole person, but you
So
do
we're going
see
this way?
parts
You
of
guys are going that
a
way.
few different people
I'm
that
going
are
down the
scattered
hole.
around the room.
I spit.
I'm trying to
It
get
looks-
back.
I spit out the corpses as I run.
It looks like
And then he's
whatever
he
creatures
is looking
have
for the
come
box.
through,
He's going towards
blood
it.
is like spattered on
Sides,
everything in the
He's
guard
trying to find
area
the
at the front,
heroes.
and where that main door is that leads to the outside.
airship box, sorry.
There's an Otyug-sized hole, so where the door was, it was just shattered, and the exact walls of the prison themselves also caved outwards from that side.
Nick
And
will be a pirate.
you see, you see, just chaos and destruction in the streets
That
just
was the
outside of
word.
the arena. And there
That's
are
why I'm trying to
again
get
more scattered bodies and
Here's the
pieces
hole.
of bodies.
Yeah, the bullet.
There are a couple of people who are up on roofs, and it looks like they are guards, and they're running off in the other direction. They're pulling arrows, and they're shooting off down the street to where you can just see the last thing you released, which was the pack of wolves that are moving off down. Yes. Heading there. Shoot. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
kind of,
okay.
sort of ish.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
That's a map. That's a map.
Oh,
You move off and head over into that one house, and it looks like part of the roof has collapsed inside, and
This is the chaos, right?
the the door is unable to open, but you could probably climb up in and through to try and get into where the saddle is.
Sure, yeah.
So go ahead and make an athletics check to climb in.
You know where the saddle is?
Athletics.
Like
Yeah.
the saddle?
His saddle?
Like a magical saddle?
Regular harness.
Oh. It's far
You
less.
don't really sound too
Your
enthused
Your
about
sail's
that.
on the boat, on our boat.
Yeah.
4.
Okay. It takes you a little bit longer than you intended to get
Yeah.
inside, and
It's higher up than you thought.
just at the.
Can I open the door once I'm inside wider then?
No, it looks like the collapse of the building has wedged the door in
It's
place.
gonna be a pain.
So-
So I'm gonna have to get it on my back, go back up the way I came out
Well-
of the roof.
Right, it takes you a while to try and get way up, and you slip a couple of times. And the last time you feel just like a cold sting as you look back around, and one of the panthers that has been loose has
Oh,
prowled around
man.
and has scraped the back of your leg as you just climb over the edge. And you know that panthers are very excellent climbers, so you're probably not safe inside the building just
Hey,
because of
brother.
that.
Oh,
So
boy.
now you have you have taken.
Oh, Magic Panthers? Yeah, that's gonna be a crazy amount.
So
Don't I get to tell you my AC? No?
you have taken 6 damage.
Oh, okay.
What's your AC?
It just happens. It's a 20.
All right,
But
good to know.
I still take damage. He's like, you're
You
taking
take
damage.
6 damage from the panthers. It scratches the back of your leg, and you look back around, eyes slightly wide, and see the
I
muscle.
named them all.
Uh,
I'm like, Joseph, how dare you, man? You know
I
who
hate
I
that
am.
name.
I pull my hood back and I'm like, it's me, man.
its ears flatten, and it bares its teeth at you, and just
Okay, fair enough.
as you disappear over into the house, and you see that the room that has the harness inside it, it's really easy to get to now that the roof no longer exists, and you quickly grab it, move back up. Are you going to try and go out the back entrance, or are you going to try and climb back out the way that you came?
No, I'll do the back entrance.
Okay, you move out into the
Do I
back.
have any meat or anything in that house? Or do I know
Go
of
ahead
anything?
and make an investigation check. See if you can find anything that you can use.
Like a small child.
Natural 12.
Natural 12. They're on their.
A small cat. Rolling over.
Oh my gosh. So, there is a house cat inside the house.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Spin 3 rounds trying to catch it. Make
And
him catch it.
No.
he's handled much bigger things than
Yeah.
this. Yeah, you hold your hands out, and it comes close to you, and you take it in your hands. You throw it over the.
It's a kitten though, make it a kitten.
It's just a smaller cat. It's.
Oh, it's a kitten.
Yeah, I know.
Evil.
Evil.
You know it's gonna land on its
Chaotically
feet, though.
evil right here.
You take it. You
I don't hear it land before I hear like a crunch. And I'm like,
you see it kind of like spin through the air out through the opening.
He threw it by its tail for sure.
no, like this, did this number.
Helicopter.
And from the roof, you see the large black feline form of the panther leap over the opening that you had climbed in, grab it in its mouth, and then it presumably has landed in the street somewhere on the outside. So you very quickly open the back door, you have the harness over your shoulder, and you move back in to the pits and get to Ezra's cage, where she is there and kind of has her wings folded over. And
bored.
yeah.
I just
Oh,
don't
never
like.
mind. As soon as you come in, it kind of like clacks its her teeth excitedly and kind of like ruffles up and it's getting ready like as if you're gonna wrestle with her. But
So we'll just get ready to re-roll over.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm gonna
You
come
guys
out
are-
riding the bullet. It's gonna be awesome.
so yeah, you
Where did you get a cowboy
begin.
hat?
Honestly, just
Yeah,
where
yeah.
are you gonna
Found it in the ground.
head after you have
the guy again.
Ezra free?
Yeah, exactly.
Are you gonna try and do like a quick one around?
Yeah.
or- Okay.
I'll try and spot anyone from the team, which the only one I could see is probably him at this point.
Yeah.
He's
so
in a
Evendur,
hole. They're
are you gonna
gone.
move back out into where the courtyard is, where Captain Dren has just been killed by arrows?
Yeah.
Is that the only place I can head to right now?
There's that, or there's the direction that Benjen is heading. He draws his sword and
Via
moves.
the hole.
Uh,
You could
you
just
said
run
you
on the
wanted to-
street.
Yeah, I'm trying to get.
Towards that
I'm
I'm trying to go back to the airship landing to find
that's
So yeah,
the
towards-
guy.
All right. Now there are guards that are milling around, and they begin moving off towards
Oh,
the
he's
tunnels.
going-
Okay, I'm gonna go.
He's
I'm
going
gonna
to
go
prison.
after the city guards and say, hey, you know, where's the guy that can remove this?
Right
thing?
here behind these bars.
But that is awesome because he doesn't know their orders are to seize them.
Right. No,
Yeah.
he doesn't.
I do not.
So
know.
yeah, you move off over there, and
Awesome role playing.
and you move over in the direction of hey, and as soon as you start waving your hands and shouting, one of them is going to shoot at you with an arrow.
Oh God.
What's your armor class?
21.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
With all your magic and
Oh, without
Oh.
magic. He
So
goes
it
down
is
to
a
like 12.
14.
14.
what makes it 21?
Shield and mage armor.
Nope.
Oh yeah, you don't have either of those.
But he does have
So,
magic
14.
robes.
Oh,
Plus
fun.
No.
one.
His +1 robes and his dex.
So I think it's a 13.
Yeah.
Oh,
13.
okay.
12 or 13.
So the arrow catches you in the shoulder. You take 7 points of piercing damage.
All right, I'm gonna start running away then.
He's like, he does
Down
not.
the hole.
He does not have a silence bubble around
Nope.
him. He is cursing.
They
Like,
are,
wow.
they are running
Why would
after
you do
you, and
I just see him running and then doing this.
you hadn't moved very far out of the tunnel when they shot you, so you quickly turn around and begin running back down. They are chasing you now,
He
and
dives in the hole.
Benjen, you're moving into the hole.
Yeah.
So it is big enough for you to be able to walk kind of hunched down through
Dang,
it.
they're that big.
And yeah, yeah,
What did I
This is safe.
do?
you
This is safe.
You're waving, dude.
you quickly
Oh,
get
now
to
you're
a place
bleeding.
where it is now
Yeah.
It's
too
like a
dark for
shark.
you to see anymore. You're going to
Oh,
light a
blood.
torch.
No.
No, all right. So you're kind of like groping in the darkness after going about 30
Nice.
feet. You can see the night behind you, and you're moving in further. You can and you've lost all light, and you're just kind of like moving around in the darkness.
Uh-huh.
You have your sword, so that's in front of
And
you,
shield.
Guards
Yeah.
trying to kill us.
banging your
Why are the
way
guards
through.
trying to kill us?
And you feel the ground around you like kind of like vibrating
The
with the
captain just got
distant
shot in front of him.
emanations.
And you're the one that
You
ran
smell
out.
this
Yeah,
coppery
but I don't
scent
have
in the
a bow
air
arrow.
as
but-
whatever thing or things that have been taken
They
down
saw-
here,
Yeah.
presumably
They didn't
you
see
are
us.
stepping through
They
their
didn't see us. We were
ichor
still in
and
the
their
shadows.
blood and viscera. So,
I think they saw
how do you want to continue?
You just didn't say
I'll keep moving forward, hoping that the blood's
They
gonna
seem
pop up
like
somewhere,
they're
and
not
that's where I'll come
chasing
out.
you, but that doesn't
Okay.
mean they didn't see you.
So,
That's weird.
yeah, you
Bizarre.
keep following the tunnel, and it
Bizarre.
branches off into two different directions.
Do I know that?
And just because when you were feeling the wall
Now I light a torch.
in front of you, it kind of you're
And
moving
it's
it
right
all
there.
Directly in front of
It's
your face.
Yeah, close it out for
It
him.
went around in a circle.
It blows out your
Hey. Yeah, so you light your torch, and
Just the
go
tip,
ahead and make a nature check.
Okay. What if I say no?
Oh, well, yeah, I mean, you don't need to do it.
I'm just kidding.
Oh, that's cool.
8.
8. All right, so it feels like it's moving in a further direction away from you. I mean, you're not a professional at finding the vibrations of the earth and knowing where things are.
Riven's not here.
But
You mean nightmare? You mean
I
nightmare?
mean,
it feels like it's moving. It's not getting stronger. It's getting weaker.
Yeah.
And the
That's
direction.
gotta be good, right? I'm talking to myself.
Are the guards following us down the hall?
Oh, are you
are
with
you
me
going
now?
down the hall?
Yeah.
Okay.
After they shot him, he's like,
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, they
Yeah.
shot you. I didn't know if you were gonna fall down the hole or if you were just gonna try and go into the street and run out in the street somewhere.
He's
No,
like,
I ran
"Oh,
back
that's
into.
cool."
I ran back after Benjen.
There's so
Okay.
many
Yeah.
beasts.
So yeah, you did see Benjen disappear into the whole sword drawn like down there, and you can see like the glow of a light coming from around a bend further down into this tunnel.
How far away is he?
It could be maybe 100 feet.
I'm not going.
Follow my faith, the light of my faith.
How many pathways does the burrow split?
It's
into?
just
it
the
looks
one
like a
so far.
single one that's going down.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna start running after.
Yeah, it's not like a sewer
Alright.
system. You
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
tunnel
So you
through.
hear. You have your torch drawn, you're looking, and you feel, okay, it's more
You
in
get
that
scared.
direction. So where the two tunnels branch off, the one to the right will presumably take you closer to where the vibrations are coming from than the one on the left, based on your nature check.
Alright, I look at you when he comes, does it
You
listen?
hear the sound of rocks being moved behind you, and
He has a
are you going to say anything, or are you,
Benjen.
you hear it's like this
Oi!
echoing?
Yeah! Oh.
It's just me. It's just me.
We gotta get the collar off your neck.
Yeah, I gotta get this air out of my shoulder.
Okay, yeah, he's got an arrow sticking out.
He's
So
like, gotta get this out. At some
I
point.
can cast Spare the Dying. I say
Does that heal me?
we take the
Stops you from
yes.
Stop him dying.
We,
it
we
does
rip
not
off the
explain-
collar
yeah.
and then I cast it if you die.
How are you gonna rip it off?
Well, just like I don't know.
With his strength.
But I need you to have your spells, man.
Yeah.
Let's
Oh
try.
my God.
Let me
Oh,
try.
God.
All right,
I'll try real
Wanna
quick.
make a
You
strength
don't move.
check?
Let's do it. Let's
Don't
do it.
move.
Let's
Wait,
Yeah.
are you attacking it with your sword, or are you?
No.
No, he's trying to
He's at the neck.
Yeah.
At the neck.
If you do a smooth
Don't
slice,
move.
maybe you can cure wounds
All right.
on the area.
19 plus 1. Oh no, what is this?
You probably need a
Athletics? Doesn't
just a
matter.
strength
1.
check.
20.
Okay.
20, 20, 20, 20,
All right.
20, 20.
So yeah, you begin pulling on
You.
either side of this collar, and it's really hard to, like, your neck is uncomfortable. He's like punching into you. Like, it's now like yes. Like in order for him to get his fingers in, he had to like go in a little bit further than you're comfortable.
You're joking me.
And he's pulling on it, and you pull and you pull and you pull until you feel just like your fingers are going to get hurt if you pull any more, and it is probably held together by some type of magic
Yeah.
holding it in place.
But he already knew that
So
because it's a magic collar.
your physical means.
I am uncomfortable. All right. This isn't going to work.
Yeah.
I say we keep following. We keep following these holes. We got to get out of here, man.
Why are we in this hole then? If we're
What?
trying to get
Because
out of
we're
here?
gonna get caught up there. You got shot.
Hey,
I have not been shot yet.
Okay, look, we
Of the
gotta.
two of us.
You gotta do like your. I don't know. You gotta be like. Do your whole talking thing to them. Try to deceive your way out of this. You're good at
I
that.
just killed him, man.
They don't know that. They didn't see you. Let's go back upstairs.
I don't think this is a good idea. Come on, we go right. I start walking right.
Oh my God.
All right.
I light it with a torch here. Look at this.
You both have a torch in your hand.
Do you have any weapons?
It's got a
The
staff.
staff. That's
You
useless.
got a staff and a wand.
I want to can't use.
no magic.
I can't bring out Arbok. I can't.
So
I can't cast light.
This is gonna be fine.
I can't even cast light.
Benjen never kills anybody.
It's fine.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
in the
Pile
direction
around you. It's
closer to the vibrations, and
What is your plan when we get to this thing?
No, we're going to the docks. The plan's not to get to that thing.
Oh,
Oh, there's a sailboat.
Following
That's your
it.
plan.
Following
Just
towards
tell
the
him the
vibration.
plan there.
Yeah, we're going to the sailboat. We gotta get to
How
the
the hell do
docks.
you know where you're going? You don't know where it
It's
is. You're going
going
to this place.
towards the docks.
How do you?
You
Okay, how do
don't
you
know where the
You
Hey,
don't
dog.
look,
know that.
we've already committed to this plan. It's gonna be fine. Come on. Be a hero for once.
I hope you have your will right now, because
I
we're
do.
not surviving this.
so
I do.
you,
It'll be fine.
you move off in that direction. Aboard the ship, it is moving out into where it's catching an air current, and and your airship is extremely far ahead of where the ship is.
Extremely far.
Like
1,500
whole
yards.
half
no, this
mile
yeah, probably more. This whole time
lower.
he's
Yeah.
just been clocking full speed.
I thought you couldn't fly.
Yeah, I thought you could.
Nah, he
No,
he
it's
said
just an
with the
ugly
sails.
sail.
The sail is a piece of crap, though.
It yeah, but it was the full
It's-
speed
it's
of the
functioning
sail.
If I recharge,
How does a blanket
The
sail
fire recharge.
travel faster?
You said it
It's
recharged,
so
right?
hot, man.
Ben, you said it recharged because I'm going or 120 or Dimitri's going 120.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, fully charged.
And you do see it slowly getting further away from this ship as well.
It's like this big
Is
right
our
now.
ship going? Is that ask you?
All right, you campaign. This is terrible.
As fast as we can go. Is there anything else we can? Actually,
You guys are carrying too much weight.
can we go faster? I'm saying, I'm yelling to the crew.
what if we get rid of some of the
we
screws?
need to lighten
You gotta
There's
lighten
150. You're gonna start throwing them off.
they
Executed.
They,
In the water, though, right?
Executed. I don't think there's
How
water.
far can
Oh,
we shoot?
well, I tell them there is.
It's out of range, sir. We're not going to be able to get it. Best case scenario, we'll be able to keep after it until it changes directions, and we can try and cut it off.
Do I still have my feather? My little. Where's my
No.
little feather thing that I had?
Qualls,
Giant.
feather
You know what's
token.
crazy, Steve? is
Oh,
that
wait.
They took a
No, that was
majority
from
of
the
guards.
previous world.
150.
Yes.
Oh, my bad.
That was
There's
Qualls.
no
That'd be
one to
really
stop
helpful.
those
That would be really
monsters.
helpful.
Just the 20 guys who were there, minus the captain.
So no one's
It'll
leading
be
them.
fine.
You killed their leader.
yeah, they do say to you, "I'm sorry, Captain. It's not. We don't know
I
how
didn't
it's
kill
moving
the
so
leader, I
fast,
saved my companion.
but we aren't going to be able to catch it.
How fast can we go if we lighten the load?
If we were lighting the load, no. Look at it, and it's like it is gradually getting further and further away. Even if we were going to minimally man this ship, then we wouldn't be able to catch it. Not at this rate. I don't know what kind of supplies they have. Maybe they'd have to stop the supplies, and we could keep on after them until they stop. But it's-
Do we have any kind of wizard that has some kind of casting?
I do.
I
I do.
Riven's like this, calmly.
There is a
any
wizard,
sort of
yeah,
wizard around? Do we have a wizard on the ship?
No, if we wanted to summon someone from the league, we'd have to go back and pull them in.
They're all dead from the beast. No one can take your
So-
collar off.
Do I have any kind of idea as to where Dimitri might be going?
You don't. It just looks like he picked up and kept moving in the same direction.
Which,
And he
which
never
is what
gave
did.
any kind of clues ahead of time, like to where he was gonna want something he wanted to do or someplace he wanted to go.
Well, the last conversation that you had that was deep with Dimitri, he was talking about how much of a waste of time it was to
To
be.
save your dad. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, that's what
that was the last conversation you had with Dimitri. That would give any idea.
And he
of
wanted to
his
make a
whereabouts.
bigger impact.
Right.
So he wants to do something big. So he'd be going somewhere big.
Somewhere big. He's going somewhere big.
He's going to the mountain. What's bigger than the mountain?
Going back to the astral plane. Astral sea.
He certainly could. It is Mars.
He's going to take over Monodrome.
Take over Primus.
Yeah, Primus.
Primus, yeah. Him
Or
and Gizmo.
Technus.
Mechanist.
Mechanist.
Oh,
Right, Primus is the
Gizmo's,
god.
Gizmo's gonna be the new Primus.
He's not even.
gonna
He's
die.
not even a monodrome anymore.
He's gonna die when he gets
Oh
there.
yeah.
He's like
Yeah.
They're gonna take him apart. And
I
then,
mean,
and
your
then
characters don't know that, obviously.
Yeah. Anyway.
I don't even know where he's
So
going
what
anymore.
happens?
He's
Where
been
are we
scared.
at with the tunnel? That's
You're
a
like-
bad idea.
Well, I wanted to know what Riven and
sorry.
So
Martha are doing first.
if there's no wizard, if there's no way we can catch up with
She's
him,
giving up.
then I want to make a plan to try to figure out where he's going. Like go back, regroup, get a wizard, try to find Evendur, and still go meet at the East Gate an hour later. Which I don't know if it's already been an hour or
No, it's maybe been 20 minutes.
so we still have 40
A lot
minutes.
has happened in
A
20 minutes.
lot has happened in 20 minutes.
Because we don't know about the monsters.
Yeah, the
Alright.
city's like
So
in
I'm-
utter
Captain's
chaos right now. Yeah, you're the captain.
But you don't know that he's
Hey,
dead.
look at me.
Yeah.
I'm the captain now.
There's literally nothing I can do to catch up to a ship.
So I guess we need to make a plan for when we go back. If we encounter the captain, how are we gonna? What are we gonna say?
Oh, cause you don't know he's
No.
dead. Right.
You saw him fire at you, and then you ducked back behind and didn't do anything.
How long does your spell last?
It's and not a. I don't think it's.
It was like 1 minute.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Just long enough
what?
to get out of there.
It could be up to 10 minutes.
Up
probably.
10 minutes, so it was 10 minutes. So
So it's already worn off.
yeah, it's already one off. So let's turn around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it'll wear off by the time you get back for sure. But like, it didn't take you very long to get up, get to top
Oh, so
speed,
they're
and realize.
It's safe to say they're like 20 minutes out, and then now they're gonna
Like
turn
10
around.
minutes out, probably.
Oh, 10 minutes out.
It didn't so it doesn't take long for them to get up to a point where they're like, "This is as fast as we're going," and it's still getting away from us. We're not gonna be able to catch it. So
Turn around.
Oh, it's the Black Pearl.
So
Yeah.
So now we got
It's
to
the
kill
fastest
another
pirate ship.
Rudy's character. Jeez, I gotta kill 2 of his characters.
Oh yeah,
we gotta go
That's
find
that's the
them.
second one. I make
So-
NPCs that end up being like enemies of the party. Yeah, it's crazy.
So
I think we should go back, try to get a
Anti-hero.
vendor, try to get another wizard maybe on our side since you're the captain.
I'm so
Just
mad at
don't
him.
worry about
He
Benjen
stole
though.
the
He's
stream.
fine.
Yeah, I mean,
He's
I mean, lots we
He
didn't
stole
go
the
fine.
mushrooms.
yes,
Oh,
you did.
the
Our whole plate of
drugs.
mushrooms.
The
That's why
saddle.
Martha is so mad.
And the saddle.
And the saddle and all the
And
supplies.
Gizmo.
And all the food,
Yeah.
and well, Gizmo was his to begin
Yeah,
with,
Gizmo.
but well, no, he was like a
left
group.
Martha to die to save Gizmo.
No,
Only because I
Oh,
felt guilty.
Yeah,
I
right.
only wanted to save the mushrooms and now it's gone.
Yeah.
It's the one mission I wanted. The only mushroom I have left is what's in my pocket.
The DM's taking everything away from you.
I only have this small pouch left.
Yeah.
So
I
in my
didn't
mind,
do
in my mind, we're gonna go back just to like quickly regroup, try to
Sure.
get a vendor taken care of, and then
Oh, are
we
you
wanna-
guys talking
And then we
like,
wanna- yeah.
privately?
Yeah.
So-
and then we want to like go back out wherever we think Dimitri might be heading with the boat, the ship.
Okay.
If
Got
he's
it.
gonna go to, if we think he's gonna go to like the astral sea, or
We'll never get up to him though.
we
So-
won't catch him, but maybe if he stops for supplies.
But
we
you
can
know he's fully stocked with supplies from
Yeah.
the people
And a
that-
whole barrel
and a whole
dope.
barrel of shrooms if he wants to partake.
psychedelics. He's about to make his own. He's about to
But the thing
recreate the
is,
astral sea.
Yeah.
we know he can't control it in the plane. Because he can't
Oh,
he can't
Yeah,
control
yeah, that's
But
one
he-
place he won't go back is the astral plane because he can't control it.
Yeah.
by
He's
his
tried. He's
Yeah.
tried.
Oh, yeah,
He's
yeah.
almost
And he got
died.
electrocuted a lot. So,
Like even Gizmo was like, I don't think we should do this. Just one more time.
Just one more. Okay.
so yeah,
There's
you,
no way
you take
he's
it back
still
down
charged.
around. What were you gonna say, Benjen?
I was gonna try to cast resist the collar and try to cast a spell.
Okay,
Oh.
make an Arcana
Ooh,
check.
you're gonna take some damage.
12.
All right. So what spell are you trying to cast?
Light. Something
Light.
simple.
All right. So you try to reach
like
into
flickers.
yourself, and you can't find the connection. You're saying all the words, doing the hand gestures, everything that you're supposed to do to bring it forth, but you don't feel the attachment to the weave from your inner being.
How many
Yeah.
times can I reattempt to cast?
Well, I mean, you're just continuing. I'm assuming.
Yeah, it's a cantrip, so you can just keep it.
Right. You're trying to focus.
Yeah.
Well, I
And
mean,
the-
do I have to like roll like every single time?
Well, the more that you try to focus on summoning forth that you feel that you're being physically taxed.
Just keep going. Just keep going.
24.
You'll get a point of exhaustion by
So-
the time you keep it up. You're sweating. You're like,
You-
just
you
give
now
me
have
light.
2 points of exhaustion.
Oh my god.
As you have been trying to cast spells and you're feeling like very winded, and Benjen's kind of like moving ahead like super on high alert, not really paying attention.
I've like looked the rules for Josh and for you.
It is
I didn't know
you
he's
have
gonna
disadvantage on ability checks and your speed is halved now.
Yep.
Oh, you're useless.
Yeah.
No, he was
was
useless
already
with the
useless.
collar too.
Nah, he wanted to keep up.
Now you have to carry him.
Moving ahead, you
He's
can
like
see
the
behind
Stark
you
boy.
like
He's the
like-
Stark boy.
he's like slowly like leaning against the wall and like
Alright,
moving
I
really
turn
slow.
around. This collow's not good for you. We try to trade it off.
Take the staff. The command word is Arbok. Try to use it.
No, you
Good luck.
You have to be some
Leave me
kind
here
of,
to
you
die.
have to be some.
Live your life.
Don't go like that. Come on. We gotta get it.
Save yourself.
No, we turn around. We go. Let's go back to the. Let's go back to the hole. Try to get out of here.
Okay.
So,
We're in the hole.
The entrance. The
Oh,
Okay, yeah.
do you see the exit going right? Do you see the exit going right?
you moving off in that direction
Is
again,
there an
it
exit?
branches again.
No, we get out.
But from where it branches this time,
It's never gonna happen.
you do see natural light coming from outside.
Okay, it's closer than where we came from.
Yes.
Yeah.
definitely.
Okay. I do the like drunk guy support.
Sure. Are you gonna keep your torch lit, or are you gonna extinguish them before you go out?
Oh, if we see the light, I'll extinguish the light.
All right. Yeah. So so you got Evendur. You're moving up, and
Don't see any beasts.
you come out onto the surface of the street, and this section of the city appears to have only been interacted with the bullet before it had moved off, and you see maybe 30 feet over where this opening was made, another one going back down in.
Yeah.
So whatever came out grabbed something and moved back out, and you see an arm laying on the street that has blood just pooling out from it, and
What's on the arm?
there.
Can I loot it?
It appears to be just the tattered remnants of cloth that was whatever the person
No
was
rings?
wearing. There are no rings on it.
Yeah.
And
You're supposed to be
you
good
hear-
now.
Oh, I was just trying to identify. Who.
like for a moment, it looks like extremely like almost a kind of macabre, peaceful feeling until a moment later you hear screaming coming from the south of your current position.
Do you recognize where we are?
No.
Where are we?
You're on some kind of an avenue.
Does it look like can we smell
Here,
dwarf?
show us where he is.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually.
You probably so you would be able to get your bearings. Looking at where the buildings are around you, you do see the higher buildings that kind of surround where the airships are, and you have come out somewhat off to the north of where that is. So from where the wharfs are, it's going to be further north and east. So kind of off in the
you're looking
direction that they had been.
I want to go to the docks.
Yeah.
Let's go to the docks.
Yeah. Okay.
The airship.
So you
dog.
begin heading
No,
over to
the water
Water
docks.
docks.
So you're
Eldrick,
farther.
Eldrick and his crew are still there.
You're
Yeah, we told them to
farther-
go to the boat and put the sail up.
Yes.
You went in here.
I'm not
and
going
you
there.
came out here.
How
Did we come out? We come out closer to the air dock or closer to the water dock?
You came out maybe so it's not really closer in either direction. It's away from the airship, but you're maybe 200 feet away from it. Like the winding that went on underneath
Mm-hmm.
has brought you up in an avenue that's only a couple of few
how
blocks
big is
over.
I thought it was like as big as this room. How big is the bullet hole?
It is large enough for you, like because it's not a sturdy cavern,
Or
like
collapses and stuff, yeah.
right. It was large enough for you to kind of
Yeah.
huddle your way through.
All right, let's go to the water docks. We know that's there.
So Eldrick is gonna remember us if he's awake.
Yeah.
You knocked him out. He's gonna
You
remember
guys
that.
did.
Yeah,
You
He's
guys
not,
knocked him
there's-
out.
him and his crew are not gonna be friendly to us. I just want to let you know that.
So we'll kill him.
So we kill them and we take their boat.
Who's gonna kill them?
You're supposed to be good.
You're gonna
You-
take-
They are attacking
It's
us.
kind of in crisis mode, like
They have
these people
7
attack
guys.
us.
I did not kill the captain. I saved my companions. Officer.
How many people are
150.
Yeah, let's go to the
On
boat.
the ship?
Look, I'm not
Yeah.
gonna go back there.
On
We
our
just
ship?
killed the captain.
our ship?
Both of the airships
No,
are
not-
gone.
On
We need to
the
leave.
ship that we're on.
Okay.
Yeah.
If we can't get to that
150.
boat, we'll get another
Yeah.
boat.
Oh,
And we'll leave. We'll
Probably
pay
most
somebody.
of the guard. Most
So
of the
Pay
guards
somebody to
probably
take us
on
out
the
of here.
The
Okay.
airship
All right, let's do it.
comes
where's
back
the-
down
where's the
and,
map
and
of this
lands,
country?
and you see
Oh, I have my phone. Hold on.
that the area has been completely cleared out. There's no one who is there on the ground anymore. They've all moved out into the different areas, and there are 3 bodies that are littering the area.
Littering.
Circle the city.
Littering in.
Circle the city.
So they point back down.
Circle the city, see what's going on. Survey the
It
area.
looks like some of our mates have been killed,
Survey the area.
Captain.
Yes, we have to survey the area and see what's going on.
This is not right. We need to at least see what's going on the ground before we take this up.
Do we see the big hole?
Stronghold. Cap.
Bullet hole?
No,
Pray
we
Mr.
do not.
Look,
Are
we
you
can go.
not listening to your captain?
Listen, we're at least gonna have to put at least 10 men on the ground to figure out what's going on.
I backhand him. Go!
So we're here. We leave the-
Good call.
Why would you do that?
I
Where's
said,
your man?
I grabbed his shirt. The next time I said, I'll throw you off the ship.
All right.
Roll an intimidation check.
Oh, you're good at these.
This is a different market.
Not 20.
Oh my!
Throw
Oh,
off the ship.
27.
It's a not 20.
No,
though.
I'm not on ability.
It
It doesn't always
Back
say-
out.
Oh, does it?
No.
I mean, 20.
Oh, bring it back up. Ah.
He's nursing his wounds.
And a couple of the other soldiers kind of like laughing about it, and he just goes over and shoves one of them and moves over and just starts like pulling a rope that has nothing to
So I
do with
whisper,
anything.
He tries to look
downstairs,
busy.
there's explosives.
Tries to save your face.
Okay. So I'm gonna go row the boat and see if there's any weapons or explosives.
So you begin moving
In the
across
event that we need to,
Yeah, just
across the deck, and
You guys are gonna
Defend
scuttle it?
one of the guards
Holy
says,
smokes.
"Sorry, you're not allowed to be moving freely around here."
I said she can go down there.
He says, "She
He's about ready to
is-
slap him.
It is not going to, Captain. We don't know her. She's not a member of the guard of the city."
So you're not taking my word at it. Do you see
He
what
looks-
happened to
He
him?
looks over at the other guy.
I said the next person who does not listen to my command
They're
is
gonna
going off the
mute
ship.
me against him.
Don't. Everybody grab him.
Oh, he's gonna do it.
Captain, this is dangerous. And
Okay, so yes or no?
They're gonna mutiny, man.
he
No, now
Iron
it's high
fist.
rolls. Now
Iron
it's
fist.
high rolls. As long as Martha keeps rolling high.
Puts his
they're
hands
like,
up.
"Oh, okay."
Look, we can't let her below deck.
if you're concerned about me getting weapons, I already have them.
We know you've got weapons, but she can't go below deck, Captain.
I'll go in.
All right, so you go below deck,
I'm looking for any explosives.
and
Yeah,
go ahead and
something
make an
else.
investigation check.
Oh, something else in
Yeah,
there?
he's saying
Nice.
take
Oh,
it below
yeah, my bad.
11.
Going down below, there's one soldier, and he just kind of brings his hand up in salute. Oh, so we're heading off around the city.
Yes, we're taking account of all of our weapons here, inventory. Tell me where everything is. Just make sure what we brought on the ship.
He looks at
Just
you.
in case.
Go ahead and make a deception check.
Oh, here, use this.
8 plus 18.
18. So, he gives a funny look for a second and then says, just down here, Captain.
I head down there.
That sounds fishy.
You move,
Like
you
he's
move
on
off in that
here.
direction, and you do see where the weapons are held. There are large spears, and then there is what looked to be some type of a barrel of sorts that's holding a substance that kind of like stings your nostrils when you get close to it. And when you do that, you hear the clink of a metal door close behind you, and the lock go out of the key.
They locked him in.
Oh, I don't know who you think you are, but you're not Captain Dren. And he goes, "Hey,
Boom.
we've got
Silence.
We've got. And that's all they hear. Now you need to kill him in the silence
Yeah.
bubble.
Yeah.
So
One-on-one
you are
combat.
You got
locked
weapons?
in where the weapons are currently stowed.
Oh yeah, and
Um,
there's weapons
Cast
around.
silence.
The powder torch. Is there any opening in the thing?
It is.
You could blow a hole in the
enclosed.
ship.
I'm gonna put it in the corner and hopefully hide in the corner.
He
Yeah.
starts shouting,
blow the ship
but
apart.
like nothing is happening, and you just see him go below deck
This is
and
so crazy.
start looking around, looking at the people around you, and checking up here what you can do. There's a ballista that has a spear in it, and then it looked like they had brandished some type of a rope to it that was presumably to hit the ship and then pull themselves closer or to slow
So
them.
I tell the guard that's standing there, like, look, I don't want any problems. You know, I'll just go wait over here until he comes back up. So I make my way over to where that is.
So you start moving over there, and suddenly, I need both of you to make dexterity saving throws.
Oh, dude, that's like a fireball on the ship. Just splits it in half. Wait, wouldn't it crash after that?
Probably.
Oh man, it'll be on fire. That's 150 soldiers you guys just killed.
Dexterity, right?
Dexterity saving.
19.
Okay.
Nice. Nice.
22.
22.
I'm in the corner.
That's higher than
You're
mine.
I'm in the corner.
The man who's like trying to
He's
shout,
vaporized.
he's like picking up things, like throwing them, nothing's happening. He looks back around and then sees you walk over and are you checking the...
No, I'm pushing the barrel into the corner where the door is, and then I'm going outside, like hiding, and then lighting it up.
Are you throwing a
Yeah.
torch?
Yeah,
Yeah,
through
throw
the
it through
torch.
it, yeah.
Okay. He sees it go over, his eyes go wide, and then Riven, moving over to the side, you're going to feel the ship just rock, like jolt. There are people who are standing on the edge who just go flying and toppling over. The ship like rocks to a certain precarious threshold, and you grab onto one of the ropes that's right next to you and wrap it around your arm, and the ship tips at an angle that the stone itself that was inside its binding has rocked out of the side of it, and the ship begins plummeting towards the ground.
How high up are we?
You are probably 150 feet up in the air,
Okay.
and you are on the side that has rocked downward, so you're closer towards where it is going to crash into the ground, unless you have your carpet.
I have my
Yeah.
carpet, yeah.
Yeah,
I was
Your
gonna say,
carpet.
They're
Uh,
gonna live. The
you-
150 soldiers are dead.
It begins crashing. You have stopped that, so you are able to hold on, and that's happening. Martha, inside there, you see the entire corner of the ship get blown away. Everything goes falling out, and there is a 7-foot space that has not cracked off of the ship that you are currently like.
Is it tilting this way?
It is
Like
tilting.
I'm at the top now, or I'm at the
yeah,
bottom?
you're at the top
Top?
of it. Yeah.
Can I go around?
Try and climb outside the ship.
Yeah.
Oh, and catch a ride on
yeah,
the carpet?
go ahead. So you can
See,
see
this is happening like every 6 seconds. It's
Ground.
falling. It's gonna be
you
close.
can see the ground very fast approaching you. Riven, what do you want to do?
I want to get my carpet and try to go see if I can save him.
Alright, so you
Her,
fly.
her.
No, him. I'm him right now.
Him.
And
him.
did you revert to Martha?
Yeah.
form? Okay.
Oh, you're her?
Yeah.
Oh,
Go
okay.
ahead and make an athletics check
Come on.
to climb outside the ship.
Not that good.
9.
9. All right. So
Single digits.
you reach around and the ship lurches and you begin falling free away from where the ship is.
Oh,
The
that's
ship is
better.
going down and you have kind of like fallen off to the side at an awkward angle and you're just toppling end over end.
I parry fire myself.
You
Oh.
light up in purplish flames. Riven, you see Martha separate
Dazzling.
from the ship.
She's
She begins
dazzling.
plummeting towards where there is a rooftop. The ship itself is going to crash off on the northern section of the city because you were moving off back towards that direction. And
We took care of the guards.
I'm gonna take
Yeah.
credit for that as being like the general of this plan. I'm gonna let the Thieves Guild know eventually that I asked the heroes to get rid of.
Oh
all
no,
the
Nightmare was
guards
on the
and-
ship. What are you talking about?
Oh yeah, I guess Nightmare did it.
So
She gets the credit. She's not even here.
ship's crashing. You see Martha separate from the ship and beeline it towards her. And oh man, hold on. Okay.
Yeah, it's
In-
just
in-
all
in-
moving
in
fast.
anticipation of this blowing up, I want to get her onto the carpet, and I just want to like go up,
Sure.
like to not.
Yeah. So
not be anywhere near that explosion.
you were high enough up. You were high enough up in the air to see her and just catch her before hitting the rooftops.
Does it crash right behind her? Like the timing is just like.
There is kind of a lurch as the ship itself just crashes and
More streams.
there are just
so much.
So many
streams.
bodies. I wonder if the beasts are gonna come eat them. They're like
So-
all mangled.
You. So yeah, you fly away and behind you the ship just kind of it just
mess
like
with the wrong
slams
people.
in and crashes into probably 5 or 6 different buildings. It just kind of like splits and hits all of them and they collapse underneath the weight of this massive
It's our
ship.
ship now.
One of the massive stones on the side that had fallen has kind of like rolled into the center of an avenue and come to a stop. And the other one has, as soon as the ship hits, it goes flying free and is going to hit where the fortress is of the city of Alm, or the Bastion of Alm. And as it does, it begins slowly raising up into the air on its own volition. The rock just begins moving up and misses the wall, and then goes and flying off into the sky.
Oh, Steven's missing all of this right now.
So,
Interesting.
what was the last thing you heard?
So what do you
Everyone
do?
died.
Put like the whole thing of toilet paper in there.
Oh
So it's
my
fishing it out.
gosh. Thank you.
You missed so much.
Yeah.
No.
Not yet.
Everyone else did.
You missed the whole Zeppelin thing.
Yeah.
What?
The Hindenburg is going
Yeah, I
They-
take
they-
one dump one time in
they-
one session.
They blew up the airship.
What we did?
They did.
Ours?
No, the
Oh, you
Empire.
listed it? That is
on.
awesome.
They found out that I was fake, so I was going down there to find explosive.
How'd they find out?
I rolled bad.
He rolled
He asked
up.
where the weapons were.
The real Captain Drin was dead.
And so he blew up the back of the ship, and Riven flew off with her carpet and caught Martha just in time as they're flying away.
Did she die?
You
I berry fired myself so they can see. She can
Yeah.
see me. And
otherwise
yeah.
probably would have been done.
Yeah.
I silenced the dude. So.
Okay.
He's like, hey.
Just please.
Yeah.
So yeah, you begin flying off.
Hey, did that guy die?
Evendur?
That was down there in the explosion? I assume he
you
died.
Can assume
The whole ship died.
everybody who was on
You
the
just
ship
blew it
is
up?
probably in bad
I
shape.
had to. That's the only.
Oh,
Yeah,
perfect for the beasts. They
So-
can't even fight. So the
So
beasts are gonna find them, man.
Eat him up.
you flying on your carpet away, fly over one of the main avenues where you spot Benjen and Evendur running. Are you running?
Ah.
You
No,
move
I'm
fast.
dragging.
Oh yeah, because
they
he can't
are
run. He
really-
can't run.
yeah.
2 points of exhaustion.
You see them both, and you do recognize them because you have superior.
That's perfect because I need him to
Do
come
I?
with me to the east gate.
Do I see them?
And roll a perception check.
I still
Finally.
suspect that that's gonna happen.
So
for
Martha
some
has the
reason.
most kills
I feel
already?
like
Martha has the most kills.
Not 20.
yeah.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
blew him up, dude.
So
How
like
many is
Forrest
that?
is gonna
100
start
percent.
pushing
It doesn't
Oh,
have
yeah.
a perception,
I
so
thought it was a small ship. I was
You're a
small.
mass
23.
murder.
Okay.
Yeah.
120 people.
You see the
Quiet.
airship
Yeah.
get blown apart in the sky,
I think
begin
we're-
plummeting,
think
and
we're down to
then
the
one of them
ship.
start glowing with fire, and then you see the tiefling fly over and catch her and start flying off that direction, and adjust Ezra.
yeah, I'll just.
I'm still glowing, by the way. So.
But you
Yes.
do you assume that
You
I'm
didn't end it,
nightmare?
can't you?
Yeah,
I can't
No, I
end
know
it,
you're not.
But I'm probably just.
I know
trying
who
to-
Nightmare is. I'm
Right.
I'm
You're
from
just like,
this town.
oh my gosh, that was so
I'm
close,
not
I almost
from
died.
this town,
Yeah.
but-
All of us almost died so many times. So you, going through the street, look up, you see the airship, and then look back down, and all right, we just got to get to the dock, and then you hear this from the sky, and the entire ship just rocks to the side. One of the stones on one of the sides rolls into the avenue, a street down from you, and just crashes into the thing, and then the rest of the ship just explodes, and you see a glowing
We haven't
person.
been here but like 4 hours.
Yeah, that's true. No,
Animals running in the streets.
And-
Cats marrying dogs. Chaos.
And very soon afterwards, you like, okay, we gotta move. I don't know what's going on.
However fast you can move, and we gotta roll, man.
30
Gotta
feet
get out of
at
here.
double
30
speed.
feet,
Yeah,
double
like,
speed.
And,
I like
and
walking.
very quickly, Riven and Martha fly down and catch up to you guys.
They're above ground, right?
Yes.
Okay.
They're in like the one of the. It's not
Oh,
the
they
main
came
street.
out,
It's
that's right,
one of
yeah,
the
yeah,
streets, but it's heading off in the direction of the wharfs into the
We
docks.
totally lost the ship. We lost the ship.
Yeah, we figured that much. Let's get to the. I started doing Australian.
Mhm.
Irish. Put a Evendur on your carpet, and then let's go down to the docks. We've got a boat.
Before I do that, I have a thing of healing, so I give him a
Oh.
little potion of healing.
Oh,
There you go.
Will it do anything for
Nope.
congestion?
Nope.
As soon as it passes through his throat, it's just Kool-Aid. He's like, damn.
I don't thank you.
You take the
Okay.
potion
I give
of
it
healing.
back.
Oh, or
I just give it back. It's a waste if I.
Yeah,
We know it's
you're
fine.
not sure if it will work with the.
That's why I offer it.
I'm good. Thanks.
Alright.
I ain't that bad in shape.
So-
He looks
I
pale,
tell you, 'cause I
like
have
he's
you-
sweating and pale, like he looks like
Raceland.
terrible.
Damn.
We'll buy some WAP seats. Yeah, you hop on the
So
car.
y'all
let's-
don't know yet, but I'm gonna tell you that I have a plan for you to get your collar off. We have to go meet somebody over at the East Gate in like 20 minutes.
All right, let's do it.
No, well, no. The wizard. Okay, I wasn't there. Will you tell her what actually is going to happen?
Which wizard?
That is not the plan.
What?
You have to. You were gonna go back to the
Yeah,
airship.
oh, no,
the guy
yeah.
who put it on was gonna
Yeah,
get the collar
the
taken
person
off,
that's
and
got
they were
taken
gonna
off.
smuggle him
Yeah.
back in. We do not
Yeah,
have a way.
we will-
you
yeah.
do not have a way to get the collar
Yeah,
off.
we don't know how to get the collar out.
The
Riven
league
would know
people
The guards,
are
which
are
was the lead
dead.
gate, and then the
Or-
guard's supposed to open up their.
Yeah, they're not dead.
The wizards
They're
are
not dead, but you haven't seen
They
any
shot
of the
us.
league mages. I think. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah,
correct?
they shot y'all, but they think that I'm Nightmare. And I said my friend is getting. Like,
No.
This is a totally separate.
Well, no, but that's part of the thieves guild. That's not part of the crownspeople. The crownspeople are the one that can take off the collar, which we just killed half their people.
And
This
you
is-
guys
this is-
don't know.
This is Boar's people. This isn't the crown.
No, the board
Would-
people is not taking off
Would
the
the
collar.
would the
Yeah.
thieves guild
No,
people
No,
even
he
show
said-
up to that?
He said
with
every time we
everything
try,
that
your
has to
head
be in
pops.
motion and
They're
plus
Those
pretty
big
the easiest thing to do
organizations.
is to
Oh, okay.
take it off,
So-
get it taken off like you're leaving,
doing multiple things.
Right, then
Oh.
come back, and then they smuggle you back in.
So
and
I
then you
figure the
So,
the
when we
last
say
distraction
that,
could be a fire.
Me
I don't
and
know. if that's
Evendur,
something
we
to
have
do.
a boat, and they can smuggle us to the stronghold, to his
Yeah.
parents' house. Just like we
Maybe the
originally planned.
fortress.
We'll just go back to his
I-
Like,
parents'
I-
like,
That
like
might be
the
the
fortress
best.
on fire.
So very
I'm sorry
quickly,
we didn't save your dad.
Yo, your dad's a lost cause. That's
No.
wrong.
you can come
No,
back.
because when I saw that rock, that stone go to that fortress and it's about to crash into it and then it instead floated up around it, like that just reinforced the fact that there's something powerful there. So maybe
Yeah,
they can
those
get
wizards.
you, yeah, but maybe they can. They'll
Yeah,
get
but
here.
you also heard
I don't
that
know if
they're
they're
gonna
crown
seize
people.
you.
Okay,
I don't think they're
Hey.
crown people
why don't,
in the fortress.
if
They're
you're
all
fine with
crown
it,
people.
me
They're
and
all
Martha,
everyone
we'll go get
here
on the
in this
boat,
is crown.
and you guys catch up to us. We are
Oh,
gonna,
no, but
we're gonna,
yeah.
we're gonna,
Watch out, he's super.
yeah, he is, well, he's gonna be on the.
I'm on the
Carpet.
carpet.
Carpet,
Okay.
Are you
right?
okay with that? There's a good chance you might die. I don't know. I'm just saying.
Yeah, let's-
If you take like one hit, you're.
Okay,
Let's
so,
try. No, I got like
Or
30.
do you-
hold on, so plan, go get the collar off, we're gonna go to Eldrick's ship, okay? Eldrick's ship, and then go, we're gonna pay them to smuggle us to, what's it called?
Yeah, yeah.
To the
Super
city.
cool with that.
Yep.
Don't leave us.
Yep, and then you can tell us about everything that happened with the boat. No, we're gonna
how-
start, there's a big lake, catch up to us, find us,
How do I signal for you if things are going south quickly and we need reinforcements?
we can't
Yeah,
get
we
back.
can't get. We can't get
So-
back.
If we do that, we have to all go now.
you begin asking that question. You hear coming from one of the alleyways near you. Are you planning on going somewhere?
I turn and shoot.
And
Holy! What is with you, man?
We were just.
Think about what just happened in like 11 minutes.
really
The only 4 people I care about are right here. No. And I'm not even holding my friend anymore. He's on the boat. I turn and shoot. Whoever it is. Whoever it is, I turn and
No,
shoot.
don't kill
15
him.
and 14 plus 8, that's 23 and a 22. That's 10 and 16. 26 points of damage.
Gosh, 26
And then I'm gonna
points.
second wind.
Alright, what?
Sorry, bro.
So he's gonna shoot
Sorry,
4
dude.
arrows at him, and just that was your way out. He was smuggling. We just killed him.
Oh yeah, I can. Oh, that's true. I will. Yeah.
We got a
Do I
plan.
see who he's shooting at? Before?
Oh, the one.
17. Shut up, you. 17. Does 17 hit?
The critical fail chart.
So, what is it called?
He'll get away, dude. 3 arrows. He'll still survive.
Oh,
And you'll shoot yourself in the neck, right?
Yeah. Luckily, it's a magical bow, so it's not gonna.
The
hurt.
tremor gets you.
Yeah. The 17 hit, Benj.
so you fire your arrow.
Oh, it's.
Oh,
magical.
it's not even gonna happen.
Yeah, it's some really powerful wizard.
Hey, do I land at this point?
You see this happening from above.
Yeah, I'd like to.
Dimitri or
I'd like
Sai?
to go down.
Side.
Dimitri's gone, bro.
Oh.
I
Excuses.
am
Long gone.
Dimitri.
Long gone.
Now I got a list. I got a list of
All the
Amir,
shrooms.
to kill Amir, and to kill Dimitri.
Let's get tattoos. Let's get tattoos.
You put Dimitri on the list.
You get a Dimitri
She stole all the
and
shrooms
Amir
that I was
upside
gonna
down.
sell.
Hey, you could be like the
We went through the whole
young
plane of
Stark
existence
girl.
with the shrooms, and then now we
You have your list.
Yeah.
Well, he
Young
might
Stark
have. He
girl.
might have been trying to save himself. You know?
Arya.
Yeah, Arya.
Arya
Yeah,
Stark.
Your Arya Stark
Amir,
level of revenge.
Dimitri.
Yeah.
So you fire 2 arrows. Yeah,
I got
2
2
arrows.
RPs
Both of
left
them
to
come at.
I guess I shoot and I can shoot again. If something didn't happen with the first one, then I don't know.
Right. First one, it comes near and it gets maybe like about 1.5 feet away from him, and then this electric blue field kind of appears, and the arrow gets absorbed into it, and it just kind of.
It's like
It just
Han
flashes
Solo and
in
Darth
front of him.
Vader.
Yeah, seriously.
So
What do I
Locks them all.
And who do we see?
you see the man from the league with the face tattoo.
That puts the
His one-
collar on?
Yes. And I need everyone to roll for initiative.
Great.
What is
this? Oh man.
Nat
I'm
20.
excited.
That
Oh,
works.
thank
You need to roll too, I bet.
3.
Depending on if you have
So
initiative, if you were coming in.
Oh yeah, I'll roll right now after she rolls.
I'm not gonna fight. I'm just gonna hang back.
What?
Hey!
You had something. Oh, this is nuts.
Hang on.
Watch out for the figures.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna put it here. Yeah.
Oh, Martha.
Okay. So your
Oh, wow, this
characters
is fancy.
have just moved over into this area off towards the direction of the wharf.
Oh, here you go. Here's Martha.
I'm gonna hang in the way back.
You're with me.
Hey, Gizmo.
Oh yeah, okay.
I'm sort of sad that Gizmo won't be used anymore.
It's your fault.
He's
It's,
Bring him
yeah,
back.
it's Dimitri's fault.
Yeah, way to go, Dimitri.
Why are you blaming
This
me?
was the
I'm
ballast
trying to
stuff.
role
blaming
play.
Dimitri.
Hey!
I'm blaming
I was
Dimitri.
gonna use that for a ballast if you guys ever.
I'm blaming Dimitri.
Okay.
Yeah,
Dimitri,
thank you.
yeah.
Don't blame
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
actual player.
I'm-
You could have stayed with Dimitri. I blame Rudy.
Actually, I went
Knock
through
something off.
the.
Aw, I miss Gizmo.
So do
And
I.
his triangle.
And your
No,
bears.
after we
My
kill
bears.
Dimitri, we'll have Gizmo back.
Okay. So you quickly turn back around, and there's not a horse on that wagon, so
Martha,
you
you're
can
so
go with the horse.
vengeful.
You
You
saw
fire
me.
at it, and it disappears, and I will.
I blew up a whole boat.
Oh,
Down.
did you roll initiative?
Yeah, I did.
You got a 2?
No.
No.
Oh, you rolled it over there.
You can't do anything.
No.
Yeah, you have no spells and you have 2 points of exhaustion.
I'm not gonna roll for initiative then.
Nice.
He's gonna want to know when you
Yeah,
go, though.
yeah.
Oh yeah, okay.
Just in case you need to run away. Just in case.
Hey, Ezra,
Yeah,
Ezra
on
goes
what
on my
turn
turn,
you
right?
run.
I know you're doing 20 things.
So,
Okay.
I already know what I'm doing.
Oh,
I
hold
can
on.
use a spellcast. Right
There we go.
Mhm.
There it is. All right. Sorry, stream.
Maybe I'll have a change of heart and like be on our team.
Him? Ooh, yeah.
Well, you just fired it.
Sorry,
Never mind.
Yeah, just try to kill him, man.
Yeah.
I have spared the
He's
dying
like-
though. It's
He'll
fine.
probably respect that though, right?
Yeah, no, but he would
Maybe.
have probably taken the collar off.
No,
So-
we have to
Still
find him.
might.
Drop him.
I feel like
Spare
it
guy.
Oh,
heal him.
Because why
Open
wouldn't he
them
have killed us just if he just came up on us? He would have just killed
He's
us.
Yeah, he wanted
blasted
to
us.
like talk or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe he lured us into a trap.
Riven,
Yeah,
what
that
was yours?
yeah.
Nat 2-0.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
No, plus your
Yeah, it was like
Oh.
24,
22 or 24.
There is initiative on this
What?
thing.
Initiative's on
Plus
combat.
2. Oh, okay.
Yeah, go to combat section.
4.
No, there you
There
go.
you go.
22.
She got a 4.
This
Why?
new interface is weird.
Because when
It
you roll
sucks,
initiative,
right?
Oh, that?
They need
Yeah.
to, they need
Alright,
to change
Benjen,
it.
what's yours?
Everyone's saying it.
11.
And Martha?
It is 13.
Teen Sai?
14.
And Evendur?
19.
Okay.
Yeah, like I get my one good roll, I can't even do anything.
I do the run action.
Yeah.
I'll
Except
run
you
at,
can't.
I'll run
You
at
can't
30
run.
feet.
Yeah.
I move at normal
Return.
speed.
Okay, so I got that. All right,
You
so
could-
Riven,
you could
it is
go
your
prone and try
turn.
crawl.
So do
Yeah.
I recognize?
Ready defensive action.
Recognize.
And
Defensive
how do I
ball.
feel about it? I'm not. So I
Seems
feel
kinda
like
shady.
so I'm cool with that. I feel like if he was gonna kill us, he would have already killed us because he came from behind, right?
Yeah.
Just a joke there somewhere. But, anyways,
Yeah, from behind.
so
you
I
works.
fly the carpet over to him with the vendor.
Oh my
And
It's like I roll off the carpet.
I'm just gonna kill myself. Swan dive into the paper.
Alright, fine, we're there.
and I just want to like everything up in the air. Like I'm not trying to attack him. I'm hoping that he's not trying to attack us.
So you're wasting your turn.
Totally
kinda
wasting my
like,
turn.
yo,
Yeah.
Okay.
To say,
Chill out.
It's perfect.
can you help
Yeah, I
my
don't
friend
know
get
what
this
I do.
collar off because there is a lot going on in the city. Do we know about the monsters? Did you tell us about the monsters?
We haven't had a chance.
Dang it.
There's everything.
You were just like planning, like, guys, there's too much. We need to cover the basics.
Yeah. Get on the boat and leave.
So I,
So-
I just quickly throw it out there, like, can you please help my friend and we'll repay you.
Boulette eats.
Yeah. She's like, could you just gone.
Vexing escape.
Certainly, we'll need to take him back to our tower so that we can.
Nerd.
Are you in the fortress? In the fortress?
It is adjacent to the fortress.
Yeah, no.
Sold. Yes.
No.
I wanted to go anyways.
Go ahead and roll an insight
I
check.
don't know that. You
So-
didn't give me
I'm
info.
telling you that.
Insight,
I
insight.
actually,
Go
I
roll
actually,
insight, yeah.
I
I
actually,
guess I'll, oh shoot, I shouldn't roll it.
What am I doing? 18. It's just this plus the insight, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 18.
He's lying to you.
Oh, he's still totally lying.
Hey.
Okay.
yeah, while they're doing this, I didn't wait, so I don't know if as he's trying to talk, just a huge wyvern just comes down and like crashes on him
Okay, I shoot the
and
wire.
like bites.
No.
You're at 14. 14 is your.
Yeah.
initiative.
Oh,
Yeah,
never mind. I'm still in the sky, I guess. Dang, Benjen's
No,
just like
he-
PTSD, PTSD,
Yeah.
PTSD.
The
I
whole
know
city
that
is
he's
attacking
lying.
monsters.
I tell him.
We just got attacked from below.
I tell him, no, I know that you don't have to do that. I know that you don't have to go back there. We will go back with you if you take the collar off. But I need you to get his collar off now so that he can get healed.
Hmm.
No.
That's going to be a bit of a problem.
And
I
then
thought
he
you were a
attacks. He gets a sucker punch on him.
Well,
Wait, hold on. Are we out of initiative? Because this is a big
No.
conversation.
this
Take place
is
in 6 seconds.
this is initiative order and it's his turn.
Okay.
So he is going to cast
Kill
a
us.
spell.
Okay.
Vendor, you
Sorry,
notice it.
Bender.
You're like, hey, that's
Wait, so
Did you go
Sure,
over
right now?
with him?
What do
you
you-
go?
what
You
do
go
you
between,
roll?
right?
Yeah.
Right here.
What did he roll on his
Oh, wait.
initiative?
You're flying in the air.
He rolled
Yeah.
a 22.
Ah.
oh man, he's about to wreck some shit.
But they were far away. They were far away.
What can I say? Oh my god, he's casting something.
It's probably like a
No,
high-
You just see it happening and there's nothing you can do.
He could have already killed us. So I'm like, yeah.
Well, hey, no, he's gonna kill us. No.
So,
Charm
he
person.
is going to cast a spell, and that spell summons a massive purple hand out of the air, and it goes to grab you, Riven. You need to,
Do you know what this is? You know what he's doing?
Big hand.
in theory,
Do
I
you,
have an idea. It's like a
do you say
super-
anything to me to tell me that he's casting something?
You could
he was
see
kind
him.
of muttering it under his breath, and while he was talking to you, he started using verbiage that is inside a spell, and he was hiding it in there.
He summoned
Um,
Two Fists.
And
Yeah.
Riven, run!
Can't I like shout a warning to Riven like, hey, he's casting something, move.
you can,
Okay.
and for that, you will get cool. Hold on. You get an athletics or an acrobatics
Save.
counter. Yeah, save.
Okay, acrobatics.
Okay.
Am I doing this?
Yeah.
24.
Okay.
Dang.
So,
That was
you try to pull back the carpet, and the hand encloses over you
Okay,
before
maybe
you
not.
are able to get away.
Can I do vexing escape?
Oh yeah, what does that do? Oh yeah, you're
Oh,
gonna
she just.
you're gonna
Yeah, I'm just gonna
somewhere
totally leave Evendur to die.
yeah. So the hand closes over where you were, and you can choose a square within. I think it's.
Wait, you're on the floor though, or near
No,
the
no,
floor?
no.
I was
10
on the
feet out,
carpet,
20
but
feet.
now.
Yeah, but if you bat for somewhere else, you're
Well, I
gonna
was talking
fall.
to the dude who's on the
So-
ground,
so
so
by-
I was pretty close to the ground.
5 feet?
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. I mean, we just zoomed over. To it.
Roll off the
Hovering.
carpet.
So vexing escape is what 60 feet. So these are what
Oh, it's a
Five.
giant hand.
5
Sorry.
feet
per square?
per square.
Ish?
Per square. Yeah, we're not
Use
gonna do
this
it.
guy to represent the size of the hand.
Oh my gosh.
Holy smokes, that's a big hand.
I-
Wow. She slow rolled it, and then she's like, ah.
We just see
She was
like,
counting. She
we
was
see
counting
poops,
5, 10,
like-
15, 20.
I was trying to say like that's a big hand.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it went to go grab you. It like appeared. It coalesced out of the air, and it just started seizing, and you just
Yeah.
teleported away, Nightcrawler style.
I was picturing she's just pooping. We see her every step she takes.
Yeah.
And
Wait, wait.
as far as you all know, she is inside that hand, being
Oh.
squeezed right now,
Squozed.
with the exception of Sai.
Oh, I
He
cast
sees her
invisibility
appear.
on myself.
Uh,
Can I do that?
so
Or wait,
you only.
It's a reality.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, on your next turn you will certainly be able to. However, this is a wall. That's a building there. That's a building.
Oh.
Okay. So, that was his turn. And it is Meow Evendur's turn. Evendur is a giant hand
Like
next to
that.
you.
Evender's gonna roll off the carpet, take 10 more points.
How high is the carpet?
You're just hovering over
They
the
just-
ground.
yeah.
5 feet.
Not even
1,
5.
2, 3. Oh wait.
3, yeah.
Threes,
Three.
that's it. That's all you got.
30
Double
30
movement.
feet.
Double move. You can double
You
move.
could double move
Yeah.
for
So 1,
30.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Great.
All right.
He crawls. He's crawling.
He's like limping, going around. Oh, the hand is bigger than me. Yes. So you move there. It is now. Okay.
The hand.
So
More dudes are coming.
Martha.
Yep.
You guys are
A
gonna
crossbow
die.
bolt
Yep.
slams and snaps into the wall that's nearest you and shatters. It has just barely missed you. You look around for the source of the crossbow bolt. You don't apparently see it. On your turn, you can certainly look harder. It is now Sai's turn.
I will circle around above him.
That was your whole turn?
I will blow my
I
horn,
know.
which is I
I
would
got that
assume
going.
would call
It's someone else.
the animals, or at least I would use sounds to, as I'm training the animals. So I just make a loud horn sound, and then I yell down to you guys, y'all might want to get out of here, because more of these bad guys are coming to kill you.
A massive winged beast flying overhead,
Yeah, the captain's
just silently just comes over, and you hear a voice coming from the top of it telling you that you might want to get out of here.
Sure. And then if I have more movement, I'll just move up. And
Okay.
I'm not gonna actually take any action.
And flying over, you do see that there are 2 people who are standing on various rooftops. One of them had just fired a crossbow bolt down.
Yeah.
Oh, did I already see that?
That's scary.
If I-
Hey.
If I seen that,
Unseen servant.
Yeah.
Just come in.
I'm done cleaning the boat.
if I seen that, I'll land on one of the roofs with them and then yell that to them as Ezra's eating that dude's face, whichever dude.
Oh, right, because he can make attack. She can make an attack. Okay, go ahead with Ezra.
Oh, okay. And also, can I rage as a bonus action?
Yeah. Wait, no, because you're using that to have her
Bigby's
attack.
hand look solid, or is it like a theory?
Oh, so I use my bonus action to have her attack initially?
But
We'll say it right
So,
now. Yes.
right now? Okay, right now?
So-
Is that what we're doing?
I have a clarification.
So initially, I asked you if I forego my attack for hers, and you said no, it's fine that her and I get an attack.
Yes.
we can't have
So,
Yeah.
But not a bonus.
Oh, what we're gonna do, man?
in the go to ship.
so anyways,
Take him go.
she rolls a.
I wish I rolled.
She has
She's
a.
trying to bite.
Sure. Yeah, bite his face off. It's a nat 11, so like 18.
Who is she attacking?
Okay.
Who's she trying to eat?
A guy on the roof that shot at
Over where you are?
No, I don't know where he.
So on
put
this
him.
roof and that one in the corner.
This one?
Or
This corner or this
far
corner?
corner?
Either one of those, yeah.
Gum.
So the person reels back from the biting maw of the wyvern and evades the gnashing of the teeth, and then
Is it 18?
yeah.
Holy smokes! These guys are no joke.
So it is now Martha's turn.
Silence on top of the mage.
Nice.
Nice.
Yep, he's silent now.
And then
Hey, do they know they're in that? Is that a spell where
They would know that they're.
Yeah.
no,
They can't make any
speak.
noise.
If
There's no
they
sound.
make noise, then
It's also like super quiet.
yeah. It's
Suddenly,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
all
no,
of the
no
noises. in here.
screams from people or animals.
They can't
or-
hear noise or make noise inside the silence.
So, and then I'm gonna move.
That's got to be like all your spell slots now. Martha.
Yeah, no kidding.
Right there. Gonna have to kill.
Is the hand? Is it? Is it transparent? Is it ethereal or is it solid?
It has a more
All my
solid
second level spells.
Okay.
appearance to it. Yeah, you
Okay.
can't really see through it.
Yeah.
It's not blocking it right now because it was kind of up away, so you can still see him. But
So I'll have my shield and my sword out. But
okay, and it is that person's turn. He's going to move away from.
I still have 4 level 1 spells.
Do you? That's not bad.
This person's going to
6. That's not bad.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
use the. He's going to disengage.
This is happening on a roof, right?
Yes,
Okay.
and he's moving over to the side, and
Good. Kill him. He's on a roof, but
so he disengaged and moved over to the side, and
That's the guy that he was trying to eat.
he is
So
face guy.
I guess you can see the back of him.
Only people who are friends are the 4 of us. That's it.
that we know.
Kill everyone else.
The
This
wyvern
place is
and maybe,
nuts.
maybe
Yeah.
the wyvern guy.
it is now Benjen's turn.
All right, I want to try to bum rush Yahoo here.
Okay.
1, 2, I make it.
Yes.
Yeah, we're just going.
Yep, sea bass. I'm just gonna like football tackle him.
All right. You're grappling.
I want to do something with an acrobatics check.
You want to try and tumble.
Baseball
in and
slide?
knock him
Yeah,
out?
I guess I'm gonna. Yeah, just I want to just grab him.
All right. That's going to be athletics. That's not.
Yeah, I know. Okay,
Heck him.
you ready?
I'm ready.
I'm not sure if I am. And 12.
Oh, this is the wrong one. Oh, here it is. 12. Okay. Yeah. So you go over and he dodges to the side. And
Yeah, I take my sword out and I attack him. Let's do that.
and shoves you
Second
back.
wind.
All right.
Ready?
He tries. Yeah. Do it.
You're max damage.
Yep.
Double that 20. Let's go.
11 and 19.
So this is
The
where
second one hits.
13 points of damage.
So action surge, he gets multi-attack.
Yeah, actually.
No, I was gonna say this is where you should have had both of those crits to
Oh.
kill the captain.
Oh, yeah.
This fight matters.
No,
a little
the
bit
captain
more.
one is actually perfect because then I took the ship
Yeah.
and I killed 100.
So what? So
100 something people.
that was 13 damage. We're leveling up, dude. It's for sure now. We are leveling up. That's 120
150.
guards at like 100 XP each for sure.
They died of natural causes.
Yeah.
Natural causes
Combustion.
caused by.
Yeah.
So he takes 13 damage.
Yep.
Okay.
I pulled the lever.
Oh, and I wanted to use. I wanted to use my. Oh, no, wait a minute. No, I'm using a sword. Sorry. A sword attack.
S word.
Okay. Oh, all right. Yeah. Yeah. Right. You said that. Oh, it's Karnak's sword.
Yep.
Oh yeah. So I take. Well, I don't need any hit points. But
I rolled a 13 Constitution saving.
12 is what you had said.
All right, so he saves, so you don't get the temporary points. Yeah, you slice across, and he groans at the pain, like dodges the first one, and then you sweep across really fast and cut him again. It is now top of the round, Riven. You are there.
Call the carpet back.
Yeah.
Call the
I was trying
carpet
to
You
back.
say-
can't hear
Right,
anything
either.
Evendur is saying. It is quiet. It's 40 feet,
It's
right?
40 feet. No, it's 20 feet from that person. Each,
All I know is I
each
saw that
way.
person show
Oh,
up.
so-
20-foot radius, yeah.
No, you can.
Oh,
you
he's
can hear
just
him.
out of the
Yeah,
range.
Yeah,
he's
he's
just
just
out of it.
Yeah.
So you can cast a spell now, Evendur.
I
Another
cast
point of
sand.
exhaustion.
Yeah. Seriously.
Oh boy.
Rock toss.
Did he? I missed that part. Did he get the
No.
thing?
No,
Oh.
he was making it. He was making fun of him.
What do you mean you missed that part? You spent 20 minutes trying to negotiate.
I thought, well, that's what I thought. I was like, I don't remember him getting his.
That was quick.
Collar off.
That was such a good.
How did that happen?
So, what are you doing, Riven?
So, yeah, I want to call my carpet to come to me.
Your carpet.
Come
flies
to
you
me.
at 60 feet, 5, 10,
Have it picking me up on the way.
30, 40.
You jumped off?
Yeah, it can make it
I
over.
did
Yeah.
jump off, but yeah,
Okay.
but I had to.
And then I want to shoot this dude.
All right, go ahead and make a
I don't know who he
check.
is. I just want to shoot him from behind.
All right, D20.
Yeah, get him from behind. That's what
What am I doing? That plus.
your crossbow's probably 7 something plus 7.
That plus your
Stealth?
Your
No.
your
Or
dex.
no,
Dex.
I mean,
probably
kind of
does
stealthy,
eight.
right?
Dex plus proficiency.
Which is
Only
3.
Yeah.
17.
17 is a hit.
Sweet. So, what is this thing?
That's
Cart.
Am I just like up above it? I'm just like flying, like right here.
Blast him.
Blast him right in the back of the head.
That's the best way to blast someone, man.
All right, so, okay. So, wait, I calculated that wrong.
No!
Yeah, no, this one, it does. So you fire at his apparently exposed back of his head, and this electric field appears and dissolves the crossbow as
You're a
it.
freaking wizard too?
Yeah.
I
We're
got that.
fighting a gang of wizards. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's fun, guys. Yeah.
We
So
just need to capture this one.
What is a group
what
of
else
wizards
are you
called?
doing?
Like a
Oh, you
cluster
just grabbed
of
your
wizards?
carpet
What is it
and you shot.
Murder of wizards.
All right.
Hogwarts.
That's what I
called?
did.
Hogwarts wizards.
Can I cast invisibility or
A
not?
muggle
Or that's
wizard?
already my action. I already shot. I meant to do
Yes,
that.
you
my bad.
did. So at the end of your turn, it is
I'm screwed.
You
I'm
can
gonna
move with your
die.
bonus.
now his
No.
turn.
Oh, can I move?
You can move with your bonus.
Can I move back over
You
to
can.
who's this?
Me.
Move back over to you.
Yeah. Thanks. Sure.
Oh yeah,
It'll be
thanks.
good
We
now.
can't hear.
Like
We
the
can't hear
carpet over
monsters
towards the
coming
vendor.
out.
Oh, that's gonna
On
We can't hear
the man with the tattoos turn, he he closes his eyes for a second and shakes, and then the area around you kind of like it almost has that kind of heat wave vibration. And,
I have advantage and you have disadvantage on attack.
and you can once again hear noise in the area.
Cast it again.
He has
Not enough slots.
somehow gotten rid of the silence that has been permeating the area, and you
Okay.
once again hear him.
Like as it goes, I'm all. Like an octave or something.
and
We can take him down this time.
Yeah, we got him.
Digby Sand is his own thing now.
We have
so
more
Digby
hands.
Sand.
Yep.
More
Um,
rounds.
He is going to try and
Die.
Yeah, he's gonna die. So we
not
got
die.
him.
He's going to try his hardest to not
He's
die.
gonna clutch someone else.
The
Like, what did we do to
Probably
you, dude? Why is he
They're
angry?
looking-
Yeah, why they? Yeah, why
Why do you
though?
want to kill us?
They wanted the airship.
I need you to make an athletics or acrobatics
They're not.
saving.
Is it a
But they were
magical
supposed to
effect?
detain us.
It is not
They
a
were supposed to
magical
kill
effect.
us.
It is a physical.
Acrobatics or.
Acrobatics.
Did you said a saving throw?
Yes.
Um,
Or no, not saving throw, just
Save.
countering
Or, yeah,
my trial.
acrobatics, or you said?
Yeah.
8.
Oh.
A 1.
Nope,
7.
not a one.
Seven. Okay.
Oh, it wasn't a 1?
So,
Nerd.
It was a 2.
So
Man, lucky
the
man, it could be worse.
hand wraps around you,
Oh.
lifting you off your feet.
Don't worry, Martha got him. Martha's gonna one
Yeah.
shot this guy.
This is
Oh,
gonna be
yeah?
awesome.
You
Totally
take
one shot him.
You take 15 points of bludgeon damage
Ouch.
as you are now grasped in this massive hand that's holding you above the air, and
No, you're that.
yeah,
I'm uncomfortable.
I am uncomfortable.
that is.
You said 15?
Yeah. Okay, so it is now Evendur's turn.
Can I get back on the carpet?
Yeah.
Easy.
Alright, I'm on there.
It doesn't take you any movement to get on the carpet.
Yeah, good job, guys. Keep it up.
Let's go.
Give me one of your crossbows,
Oh,
you've got like 30.
Use polymorph on one of the things.
Oh no.
No?
Never mind.
You can certainly try to cast a spell.
No. I'm
Do
telling you,
it.
I'm just like using my turn.
You know
Oh,
if you
to
get
tell
4th
her,
level
hey,
of
you should use
exhaustion, you
Thorn.
die.
Yeah, I got 2 more to go.
No, just do it, man. I don't think you can come back from that kind of death. I don't know. I've never heard of someone dying from
Different
exhaustion.
I feel like that when I had a baby.
Cool.
Wait, you had
You're
a
gonna
baby?
be fine though. Don't.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
So I
You had
can't,
a
I
baby.
can't
Yeah.
even use the wand either, right? Even though it's not my own magic.
You haven't tried
Yeah,
yet.
you haven't tried.
Let's
Oh, you're gonna
try
die.
to-
Don't do
Let's
that.
try to fireball that area right there and see what happens.
Just in general. Center mass to that
Yeah.
area.
I mean, I could. Well,
He
no.
could-
I can't use sculpt spell.
Oh, he can't. Yeah,
Yeah.
because that's magical. Just blow them up, dude. They'll survive.
Collateral damage.
Yeah.
Can I see this guy?
We're the two
over here?
beefiest people.
You saw Riven shoot up there, but.
But you saw it hit the force field or
Mean
whatever.
spell.
Yeah,
Right.
but
Like
the
eight-
Yeah,
fireball might
right?
work better.
He could kill me.
So I'm gonna launch a fireball.
It depends on how many charges
No.
you use.
Kill the
Oh,
wizard.
damn.
Kill. You guys are
It
right.
does not matter. Do it.
We have done it.
8d6.
Do it.
It's not gonna work.
She has a healing potion.
He'll
Do it.
dispel it as a oh.
It sounds
I don't
awful.
know that.
He already used. No, never mind.
Do it.
That was on his turn. I think.
If you're gonna cast anything,
Was
do
it on
it.
his turn?
Okay.
Do it
Was it
there.
on his turn? He has a
DC
reaction,
of
so.
15 for you guys.
What is it? What kind of save is it?
Make an Arcana check.
And
Nice.
23.
23. Okay. As soon as you begin trying to cast the spell, you realize that it isn't going to work.
No, via the
Wand.
wand.
Yes.
Oh. Wow. I
And,
thought you meant.
and stop your attempts before it gives you another point of exhaustion.
Nah.
yeah.
Three's good. I'm good for 3.
So I have advantage on all those attacks, on all
Okay.
magical attacks. So don't worry about that in the future.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you got
and
the
no one
spell
cares
shield?
about Martha.
Shield is
I got
spell
it.
shield,
Yeah.
Martha's got more hit points and higher AC than I do.
It's like
Okay.
spell guard shield or something like that.
But AC doesn't matter with spells.
Okay.
But I got the help. I got the help.
So
Yeah.
Evendur, knowing that, you gonna throw a rock or something?
I think he's mocking you.
She has hand crossbows.
I
She
do.
has so many crossbows.
Oh, I can use crossbows now because I'm
She
a
is-
druid. So.
Yeah.
She has 2 hands.
Get it.
Can I borrow one of your crossbows?
No. Yes.
You're
That was
just like,
awesome.
Lay down here.
Yeah.
And be quiet.
Just play dead. Just
I have 4 of them,
Phenomenal.
so I'll let you have 2.
All
But
right.
you give him the ugly ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not my favorites.
It was the one that she took off one of the drow and
Do you-
And the one that was on my tail.
Do you
Like a
consider
smell.
the one that you took from a mirror one of your favorite ones?
No.
no.
That's the first one to go, actually.
Yeah.
It's on the ship actually.
Yeah.
It's just in the corner.
Go ahead and roll.
So
an
I
attack
have. Well,
Okay,
no.
so crossbow, weapons,
Dexterity modifier.
Do I have any kind of
No, we don't know how to describe
like
it.
special
You need
bow,
objects
special
to do
arrows
it.
for that?
You do have some
Well, you
Besides
described
just
saddle.
darts, yeah.
some sleeping ones. Do you want to use the sleeping darts?
Just
See if they
saddle.
work?
Yeah, sure. Let's give that a try. I mean,
Bolts.
Bolts.
chances are it's not
So,
going to do
yeah.
anything though. Do I need to? I need to add it to my inventory somehow. I'm like not figuring it out.
So it'll be your dexterity modifier plus your
Okay.
proficiency bonus, which is 3.
Okay, so 3 plus 2, 5. All right,
That's what your
Alright,
attack.
give it up.
10.
I feel like Riven's about to turn
Yeah.
a little dark.
You, like, which one are you shooting
Yeah.
at?
She said.
He's never
Yeah.
shot one before. He's like,
You never told me there was recoil.
You hold it sideways like a real bow.
Just falls out.
no, that's the kill shot from the side.
It's not going to even go
I thought
past
it'd
like
just
a
go.
giant hand though.
Crossbow.
Go.
Crossbow.
I don't know, just because it's so big and it's in the way.
So you're shooting at the guy on the roof then?
We just shot at him. Don't shoot at him.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to shoot at the wizard.
All right. You fire at the wizard, and
Hits
the
Martha.
crossbow. Wait, it's the wrist
It's a
crossbow.
wrist cross.
All right. So it fires forward, and it just splinters against the wall right behind him. Just it missed him by probably 3 feet.
But
It's
he's
a huge
scared.
spread.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a warning shot.
Yeah.
Right.
We'll get you.
It wasn't even close enough to proc the shield that's around him. Like even that close.
Blind shot.
So the next person's turn.
That was your whole turn.
Useless right now.
Oh,
Here
kinda all are.
he is going to fire down at
Who's it? Oh,
Benjen. He's on the roof.
What would you say how high that was? 20 feet?
20 feet.
20.
Okay, it was 20.
You hit me,
So.
jerk. I mean, Benjen.
Wait, you're Benjen.
Hand crossbow. There we go.
What's that?
Okay.
Oh, it's odds. Never mind.
You take 11 points.
That sounds like a decision more than an ad.
Piercing damage.
Okay.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
that was me. That was me doing
I
that.
think this encounter is the one.
So
Unless those beasts come and save you, which they also could kill you.
you could. They're not.
It's like 50-50.
We need this guy to get our
Yeah, we need
collar off.
this.
but I don't know about the beasts.
Yeah, we don't know about these either.
True.
They
So-
didn't hear me yell. Probably couldn't hear me. I'm only three.
You just
I'm
heard
only
you
3
like, you
feet
need to
tall.
get out of here.
So I'm like,
You're a person riding
First of all,
a beast.
it sounded like the dragon talk, not you.
yeah.
Oh yeah, you're too
Yeah.
small.
It's the dark. We weren't looking up.
Yeah, so the wyvern's so large and I'm
Size
small.
turn.
So we don't even see him.
Yeah.
Side is your turn.
I'm just like, I'll fly over and grapple him, and then if I am successful, I'll fly up. Or she'll grapple
Roll
me.
the 12.
Nope. I rolled a natural 14, but she has a 18 strength, so she probably grapples him.
Yes, she
And
does.
then just fly up the rest of my movement.
Start
or-
eating
Oh,
these.
they're so good.
So, but
Did she eat
Move
them?
over here. And like behind her.
Does she bite that dude's head off?
No grab.
But like
Grab him with
up
the-
this way?
her talons, yeah.
But that's it. I'm gonna
And
kill
then,
him. Oh.
Release him as a free action.
yeah, but can I double move? Or no, I use a
Yeah,
grapple.
use action,
Can I attack at all or no?
Yes. But you won't be able to really hit the guy who's underneath you.
Yeah, because you are basically this.
Dang, I mean, why you gotta pull that into the game?
Wait a minute. If it's in its talons,
Yeah.
a wyvern's talons are. Oh, it's feet
Yeah,
talons.
it's speech.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just picked him
So
up.
basically it's like this.
And,
I can't go. You
can't.
can climb.
Already,
oh, I have movement.
I won.
I have movement, right?
You have movement, yeah. Well, no. You
Everyone
wait.
says
You're,
no.
Yeah, I don't know how that goes. So
It's
technically, she gets all of her own actions on my turn. Like we
right,
share
but you are
in-
flying on her.
right. So I wouldn't have movement.
Oh, 'cause you-
I'll just have him in the talons and I'll end my turn like that.
Oh, you're not gonna let go?
No,
Okay.
I'm gonna fly higher for that, so he dies.
All right.
Or gets severely injured.
Right now you are
But-
20
Just
plus
squish
60. Wait, 50, right?
20 plus. So you said it was 60 feet.
Yeah, because you're already on top
Right,
of the
So
roof.
I moved 20 to get him, and then maybe 40 up in a direction or something like that.
Yeah, 30.
So that's like 60, 50, 60 feet.
Sure. Yeah. 30 plus. Yeah.
I'll
About
just
50
use
feet up.
my next turn, double move up, and then drop him.
All right.
So that'll be 100.
You hear the screams of the man underneath, and that is all that you
And the
hear.
man
Death
above.
from
actually.
above.
Well, underneath you.
Yeah.
Above you.
Is that please help me?
It is. That was Sai's turn. Martha's. Or, yeah, Martha's turn.
Hexblade cursed the mage in front of me,
Nice.
and then I'm gonna attack.
Don't you give a disadvantage on one of the saving throws?
No.
that's
It's
something else.
It's
That's
something
just
else.
regular.
I just add +3 to my attack. No, my damage if I hit. And I'm gonna do sword of
you wanna use
sharpness. Sword of sharpness.
That sword of sharpness is such a piece of junk.
Um,
Magic item.
14.
14 to hit.
Yep.
It does not hit.
I'm burning eyes.
Your
Spells.
What if his AC
you
is
swing
like
forward
18 natural?
and he takes his hand and interposes it where the blade is going to go, and you hit his hand, and but where it impacts with him, it sounds like you were hitting metal with his hand, just holding it out there.
Dang. I think y'all are in over.
Yeah.
You should have listened to the dragon.
It's his hand.
Nope.
Yeah.
Once Benjen gets free, once Benjen
Get
gets
up out of
free,
there.
Benjen's gonna kill him.
Yep, we're good.
Once
All right.
he gets free.
It's
It
only
is.
3 people.
The
The turn-
big 10 has 18 strength. I think.
Of the guy who is grappled by the wyvern.
Oh, you better attack! You better attack the wyvern. Next turn, you're dead.
He is going to
Oh, beast!
Dominate beast.
Misty step back onto
That'd be awesome.
the roof.
Oh, nice! He's like, set your mind.
He just appears there on
I'm
the
gonna go
roof.
grab him again. Don't think I won't. He'll use all his spells for this
Squish
step.
Yep.
It's squishy. Boxy, go like that.
No, she likes it.
Misty step, I think
She
it's a
likes
bonus
it.
action.
Yeah, it is. 99% sure.
Yeah, one bonus action.
Roll
Okay.
19 or 20.
And then he is
Yeah,
going
'cause with
to.
I get 19 or 20 to crit.
Okay, so that's me too. I just gotta get out of his hand.
I don't know.
Image. Okay, so
Doesn't?
now there are multiple.
So it should be.
The man begins vibrating, and then other images come out of him and start moving around on the roof, and you
Yeah.
see
Nice.
several different people moving
We're
around.
burning
on the
all their
rooftop.
spells.
This is it, guys.
Who
There's only,
knows how many
there's only
spells?
18 more guards
Benjen's
to
turn.
deal with. Benjen,
Yes.
can I hit the wizard from being grasped in the big beast's hand?
You are grappled, but you can
Yeah, you have
you can either you can make an action. Yeah.
Yeah, can I attack? Can I reach the wizard though? From where the hand is?
Yeah, he's 5 feet away from you.
Yay! Alright. I'm going to attack. 13 plus 8.
Nice.
Is it
That
it?
is a hit.
The other one's not even worth adding. 13 points of damage.
All right. You deal 13 more points of damage to the person.
Yep.
And again, it cuts across, and he grimaces in pain as the slice comes across. Evendur, you feel a faint flicker
I
of a
cast-
connection to the weave.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
I
Roll
cast
the arcane
shield.
check.
I cast Shield of Faith as a bonus action on Martha.
Okay.
Plus 2 AC, suck foo.
My AC would be super high.
Yep.
Okay.
Don't die, please.
So
Drag me off the field of battle if I have to.
21 AC now.
Bam.
Plus shield.
Evendur,
Yeah.
you recognize the connection to the weave very quickly, and as you begin trying to reach him yourself to grasp at the connection, cuts off. But you realize that something that just happened allowed you to be able to connect with him again.
Hey guys, I think killing him is
Good idea.
a spell for me. Yeah.
It's a good idea.
Yeah, so,
It's
Keep
now
going.
really stressful.
Go team.
I just see Evendur cheerleading.
Yeah.
no, I'm gonna try to shoot with my crossbow again.
Stick him.
Oh yeah, stick him with
Stick
the
that sword into
crossbow.
that stake.
So you say out loud that you can feel it.
Yeah, like
I can feel it.
like
It's like
killing that
Skeletor,
guy-
dude. Like Mum Ra from Thundercats.
That'd be awesome. But yeah, attacking that dude is if we kill him, I'm gonna get my powers back. I can feel that. So
The wizard.
yeah.
The Weezer.
Right when I
they're
saw
always-
Benjen slash him across the chest, I could feel magic kind of returning, but then it
Okay.
withered away again. So
That's a long conversation to have
yeah, I know, right?
in combat.
And it's his turn. No, I'm just kidding.
And he's saying and he's saying it super slow.
Yeah. Well, he's tired.
Are you smoking?
Yeah.
So I fire my crossbow at the
Okay.
wizard.
All right. You're a wizard, Harry. Go ahead and make an attack roll. Crossbow.
Hey, doesn't she get advantage?
Advantage?
Oh, yeah,
Are they
uh,
flanking for her sneak attack?
Yeah,
we don't
or-
flank.
Right in range.
Advantage would be cool.
Martha is currently. Wait, you're an assassin.
12.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah, you get advantage on that,
That'd be cool.
and then you get sneak attack.
Yeah. And if she hit him before, oh no, he blocked
She did.
it.
19.
Yeah.
19 to hit. That is a hit.
Yay!
Oh, you get to add your sneak attack to
Oh, I bet the
damage.
big
You got
hand
2d6.
can squoze me.
2d6.
2d6 damage?
No, with your
With
whatever your original damage die is.
This is the part I don't know.
So crossbow's a D10, I think.
Crossbow.
Heavy crossbow's a D10, and then you get 2d6. on
She has a
top of
heavy a two-handed heavy
This one?
crossbow.
that. Yeah, that's what she
She has
uses.
a light
Frank?
crossbow.
Oh, she
and
has a
then
light
two wrist
Wrist
crossbows.
crossbows.
Yeah.
So
My
1d8
bad.
plus 2.
I was gonna say that's like a paladin weapon. A heavy weapon. I mean that's like
Oh, yeah,
she
yeah.
could even use that.
8 plus 2, 10?
10 to hit.
No.
No, 10
Damage.
For damage.
And you need to roll the other ones too.
And both
What
of
was
these?
the
Yeah.
attack? Oh, I said
19.
it. Yeah, 19. Yep.
5 and 4.
Booyah! 9.
9.
Okay. He takes 9 points of damage.
No, plus
19?
the
19?
yeah, plus the
sneak
10.
attack.
He takes 19.
Yeah, it's total. It's
points of
19
damage.
total.
A lot of damage.
Get it, girl. Get it, girl.
So close.
Okay. Yeah. So the the crossbow bolt steeple. The crossbow bolt connects with his center, and he doubles over in pain and wraps his cloak around for a moment, and you see his form begin falling flat to the ground.
His Bigby's hand, the concentration.
It has dissolved.
The
Wah,
hand?
wah,
Fall to the
wah,
ground.
wah. Take your little golem hand.
With that,
Splat.
the collar clicks and separates and
I told
falls
you we'd get you outta
flat
here.
to the floor beneath your feet.
I re-offer my
This
potion
Yahoo.
to you.
Sure.
Wait, you're
I'll take
still
it.
in combat with the other two dudes.
Yes. No,
Oh,
but
yeah,
at least
so
we
on
have
your
a person
turn,
My
that can
turn's
act
up.
now.
Oh,
no.
was it top of the round again?
Yeah, that's true.
Well, that's just it. That will be a free action
Yeah.
thing.
Okay.
Do you want my potion?
But a free
Sure,
action
yeah,
on
I'll
your
take it.
turn.
Yeah.
On your turn.
Right.
And Potion,
Yeah.
drink.
So
On your turn.
he would do that on his turn.
He starts rifling through your
Yeah.
things.
Yeah.
That's really dangerous.
Riven would not be.
Portable hole.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I already offered it to him once. You
All right.
don't know what you're gonna find in there.
We open up a portal last
Got
time.
the phallus.
Riven, that was his turn. It is now
and the rat.
Vendor's turn.
Like I don't know.
Vendor, it is your turn.
So do I have a potion right now still?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll drink the potion as my free action.
Okay.
What is that? 1d4.
2d4
d4
plus
1.
4.
3. 4.
Yeah.
4 plus what?
Plus 4, I think.
Okay, so 8 points. So I'm at full HP now.
Okay.
S-
Still feel
Really
exhausted.
tired.
I'm gonna. Can I? So I'm gonna move over and can I see this guy from?
You cannot. He is in the center-ish area of the roof.
You can see this Yahoo though.
You can see that man standing on the rooftop.
Okay. I'll
Oh,
cast.
he's about to cast his spell.
I'll cast a fireball at him.
Do
And I'll
it.
sculpt the spell so it avoids damaging you guys.
So he's 20 feet
Booyah.
up.
Okay.
Yeah, he can
If
still
you
hit
just blow it up in the air above his head, it won't hit anybody that's on the ground.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that. So 8d6.
Don't even need to sculpt it.
So it's a cloak on
I do it anyways, just because.
Yeah, just because I can.
Oh.
That's my ability.
DC of 15.
Oh, I'll ask.
Oh, right. Oh, so
Saves.
20.
Natural 20?
No, 20.
Okay, so it does half damage then.
Okay.
7, so 14,
I love how many dice fireball is.
8d6 max.
8,
Sure,
22,
yeah.
27, 28. So it does 14 damage then.
14 damage. Okay, yeah, he just wreathed in flame for a moment. The blast just like ducks back down away, and when the blast clears, you still see him on there, and he's like throwing off a cloak that he has on, and that was that had caught fire. Okay, that was your turn.
Nice.
Are you gonna move at all? You're on the carpet.
No, I'm not stay on the carpet.
All right, probably a good idea. He is going to run away.
Oh, did I gain 5 health when the dude vanished? Did he?
No, he
Okay.
didn't die.
So he didn't die.
Mm.
I would gain health if he died.
Oh,
That's true.
I wanted to make use of a bonus action. It's too late for that.
Oh,
That's-
yeah,
that's
no, go ahead.
Healing word on. You took damage from the hand, right?
A lot.
So I want to cast healing word on you. 1d4 plus 2? Is that what it is?
It's your wisdom modifier.
Yeah, 1d4 plus your wisdom.
Okay, so for me it's 1d4 plus 2.
Spell that he casts, he says, I hope you feel better, guys.
Yeah.
I heal,
Smoke this.
I heal you for 4.
Yeah,
HP.
I'm up to 30.
Everything cancels, yes.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
So,
I'm not complaining.
gosh. All right. It's Evendur's turn. It is now Sai's turn.
Hey,
You see a
grab
man
that,
running off the rooftops in the
Grab
opposite
that
direction,
collar.
the crossbow.
Yeah.
And then,
Grab the collar.
looking
I see how
down,
it
you notice
Put it in my pocket.
the
yeah.
wizard is back on the roof. He's no longer in the clutches of Ezra.
Yeah.
Nice.
How far is the guy on the roof?
Just pretend that.
Maybe 80 feet away, running in the opposite direction.
Oh my word, guys, this is why I'm fat.
I would like to fly.
I only
just,
make
like, use 60 feet of movement to fly up, and then use action primeval awareness to see where the beasts are in the city.
Get it, Ranger.
Okay, so
Directly
That's in a
under.
mile. What's in a mile? Right
yeah,
now?
they're
A
definitely,
mile?
they're definitely within a mile.
Can you
So
see the dude that's underground?
All of
you
them,
get to choose a type, and it will tell you all of that type.
Yeah.
So you can choose beast, or you can choose an aberration, or you
Yeah,
can choose. Okay,
I assume that they're most of them are beasts.
so you sense very smaller creatures, of course, cats, mosquitoes.
Just all the cats.
Do I sense a baby cat?
There's so
No,
many
baby
cats in the
cat's
city.
not.
That one is long gone.
Yeah.
No,
You're gonna be
you
haunted by
sense,
ghost cats.
Rats.
you sense a large.
I feel like Professor X. There's too many little
Yeah, voices.
rodents and all that.
Can't track them down.
Roaches.
No, so
Wearing a lead
you
helmet.
sense maybe 1 block away is probably a pack of wolves that are moving amongst the people.
Hey, crit.
About 3 blocks away, further in another direction, are probably the panthers that are working in tandem
The
and
magic
systematically grabbing
critters?
people. Yes.
Yeah, they're magical.
Let me think.
They're magically enchanted
I'm
pens.
not sure if the
So
bullet is
he
a
brings
beast.
up a good point. He thinks Freya's probably dead.
I'm not really worried about Freya. I
Oh,
suspect
okay.
she's probably also
Okay.
dead.
That
Okay.
was
Oh,
not
I'm
all
more-
the people you brought back
Yep,
are
all the
probably
people we
dead.
brought
Yeah.
to the city.
Some of them must
Yeah,
have.
good possibility.
Yeah, some of them.
I'm
So
looking for
of
my
the
dad.
things that you released, those
I
are the
think he's in
things
that
that you
fortress.
could tell are off in the area. You can't sense the bullet or the Otyug or the Rage Drake.
So the scariest ones.
Right, you can't sense any of those. But you can see from your vantage point that there is back off in the direction towards where the airship landing pad is, a building that is now being pulled down by something. So
Don't
Do
worry.
I see, from my vantage point, could I see any of the roguish people?
So this town is dead.
make a perception check.
You gotta get your dad and get out of here.
Yeah.
No, we'll let the
Not
Russians
three,
kill
not
everything,
three,
and then we
yeah.
come
Yeah.
over here.
I mean,
that's
there's
not
people
bad.
running everywhere.
Yeah.
You could see a lot of Crown's Guard that are streaming through the streets, going off to go.
There was more of them?
The
Oh, yeah,
fortress
there's
was
a lot.
attached to the airship place.
Yeah, they're like streaming from the citadel.
Like
Oh,
where the
from the
airship
from the
parked.
and
fortress.
the
Those
gates,
close
like they're all
together,
coming in
yeah.
to quell whatever's
So
going
how
on.
big what is this city then?
It's huge.
Oh,
Yeah, it's like
okay.
100,000 people.
We didn't
Yeah.
even dent it then.
Nope.
So.
Yeah. So
As a free action, I would just like to call out to them and say, "Hey y'all, I'm friendly. Don't shoot."
the giant leather winged dragon is yelling down to you that it's friendly.
What if I sit up in the harness, they still can't see me?
It's dark. Unless
Oh,
you're
and it's dark.
Yeah,
You're
that's
riding
fine.
a black wyvern.
Okay, yeah. There's no
What's
point.
inside of the
There's
bear?
no
What's
point.
inside of the wagon?
Inside the wagon
Alright,
are.
That's what you want to know.
Well, I'm in the wagon.
But there's still one guy up here.
A familiar scent of rosemary and thyme.
Nice.
You're all excited.
These barrels have certain spices in them that were probably left as someone quickly fled the area for whatever reason. So,
I wonder why they left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
You see the
So
dead
start
horse.
stuffing your pockets. Rosemary.
You know,
Supposed to be right
yeah.
Yeah, so I just fly up and then that's what
Did you ask if the
okay.
No.
I fly up and then use primary ability awareness and then I turn
Right. So it is that last person's turn, and he moves over to the edge,
Okay.
He's gonna kill your wyvern.
Just jumps off.
He jumps on.
and he. I'm a failure.
And-
Ah! No, that would be the opposite of what he does. He just
Oh,
shouts
like
over the
rain
end.
fire.
We're going to bring back Mathamelon, and then we'll find you.
Mathematics.
Yeah, he's like a.
And
a
then
math
That's his
whiz.
action.
Yeah, a math whiz.
he
And
dissipates.
Benjen's like, no!
Well,
That's what these wizard guys.
Not mathematics.
Martha, you recognize the name Mathamelon
Guess how they douche.
As who?
as the wizard from the court who contracted Amir.
Gave me chills.
We're gonna go down the city. We're gonna
Go save your dad and then kill mathematics.
Mathematics
Yay!
are the
And
worst
Amir.
people. And we will pick up there next week.
On.
Dungeon.
Wait.
Was there the
For
cloak? The cloak is still there? Or
The
no?
cloak is still there.
I pick it up.
Yeah, for sure.
I pick it up.
Oh, Riven, here's your crossbow bag, by the way.
Thanks,
So
buddy.
we'll pick up there next
Hold
week.
on. I want to grab a bunch of rosemary and thyme.
Yeah, we just keep going.
a barrel of it.
Dungeons
And Dragons. Rosemary and thyme.